Halloween weekend.
In case you didn't know, I'm Chucky Lee, and this is Tommy McGee. This is... What are you? You are a, I don't know, someone that's like toughing it out in Walking Dead, right? You are at your wit's end in the Walking Dead episodes, and you are just tired of everything. You're just trying to fucking survive right now, right?
That's right.
Exactly.
The apocalypse.
And me, I'm just like, I'm a little doll trying to kill people, basically. So, watch out, guys. I'm after you. I will get to you. You'll never see it coming. Because I'm so short. Like, you're not even going to be looking for me.
She made me lose my bat. I don't know where it went.
I made you lose your bat? You should keep your fucking bat in check with you at all times. It's not my problem if you lose. I found... Wait, that's a knife. That's not a bat. Hey, where'd your bat go?
I don't know, buddy.
I don't know either.
That's alright, buddy.
It's okay. We'll figure it out later. We had a lot of instances. We were trying to get things straight and messing with the internet and whatnot. Anyway, so how's everyone doing so far? How's everyone doing tonight? Aw, what did I do? Alright. So, alright. What? What'd you say?
I said, let's see where we're at.
Oh, okay. Alright then. So, what are you guys doing tonight? How you doing? How's everything going? Everything good so far? Hey! I heard myself there. That was weird. Alright, well, oh my god, Austin, you are like taking... Holy shit, Austin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 messages from you, Austin. 15 messages from you, buddy. Well, you know what? I'm not hating or anything. I'm just telling you, man. You got the spirit in you. How are you doing, Austin? How's everybody doing? Alright, let me read these messages from Austin. And then I'll get to everybody else's very, very soon. Would you rather dunk for apples or carve a jack-o'-lantern? I'd rather carve a jack-o'-lantern. Would I read? Dude, as someone that finally decided to carve a jack-o'-lantern for a video that never went up, like 3 years ago, saying I'd rather bob for apples than do a jack-o'-lantern, because I suck. I completely suck at doing jack-o'-lanterns. Just so happens that that's a little bit too laborious for me, man. It's just like you gotta take all the guts out of the pumpkin and then you gotta carve it. I mean, like, that's a lot of mess and stuff. I'd much rather bob for apples. Once you've carved a freaking pumpkin, that's it. It's like, I'm not doing that shit again. And once was enough for me. And I'm like, let's just go to Reese's or Walmart and get, like, those things that you just, like, stick on the pumpkin that you don't have to actually carve it. Like, but it's decorative anyway. That's the shit I want to do, because I just don't have time for that, man. I would love to make a jack-o'-lantern and be all fancy and stuff, but I don't know. I just don't have it in me I don't have that kind of commitment in me. Huh?
To carve a pumpkin?
To carve a pumpkin. No, I do not have the time to carve a pumpkin. But why? I'm lazy. That's why. I'm fucking lazy, okay, Austin? I'm lazy. I'm sorry. I'm just lazy, guys. I just don't have it in me. I just want to sit there and be like, let's get the guts out of the pumpkin and all this. I never did that back in the day. Like, this is not some... Huh?
You're just an angry little doll, right?
An angry little doll, yeah. Just, like, anything that frustrates me, I just want to kill it, you know? I'm just like, this is not my day. I'm just gonna have to kill it. That's all there is to it. Yeah, that's how I feel all the time, but finally have, an outfit and a knife to go with how I actually feel about everything. So there's that right there. Okay, can you tell them a little bit more about what you are?
I'm an apocalypse survivor.
An apocalypse
Right.
survivor,
Got my
yes.
gas mask on. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, that's right. You are ready to go. You're going to survive longer than I will with that outfit right there. Oh my god. What are you guys dressed up this year for? If you are dressed up at all, that is. Okay, let me read a little further here. Would you rather meet a vampire or meet a werewolf? I'd rather meet a vampire. Werewolf versus vampire.
I'd rather meet a vampire.
You'd rather meet a vampire?
Yes.
Damn it. I honestly don't know. I mean, the obvious answer is vampire over werewolf, because at least a vampire is partially a human, or was one, or something.
You're not facing the screen, buddy.
Huh?
Oh, they couldn't see you. Well, I guess they can. Never mind.
Okay then. Well, I'm just saying that, I mean, I guess the vampire makes sense because at least they were like some remnant of a human in the past, so you could get along with them better, and a werewolf would most definitely want to just like eat me or something, or turn me into a werewolf or something. I don't know. Okay, vampire. Definitely vampire. If they want to suck my blood, we can like hammer this shit out. Like, I can be like, look, you suck my blood, I will punch you in the throat, okay? You try to, like, if you try to suck my blood, I will deck you very hard, okay? We can, there's a plan here. Like, maybe I don't think that vampires are that much stronger than humans. Apparently they are, but compared to a werewolf, that's too close to a dog. Like a freaking dog with rabies. That when I think about werewolf, I think about a dog with rabies. That's like soulless and doesn't have anything else going for it. It's going to get me no matter what. It's going to be foaming at the mouth and shit. I don't want any part of that shit. I'd much rather talk to someone that is human in some form. So yeah, that's my answer. That's my answer. Let's see. Would you rather spend Halloween night at a haunted house or spend the night at a cemetery? I'd rather spend the night at a cemetery. Alright, we live in a haunted house, so that's not really a big deal for us, so I'd rather, I don't know. Would I rather be in another haunted house or a cemetery? You know what? I'd rather spend the night at a haunted house because, I mean, it's still indoors. And, everything that happens in that place is somewhat contained. Whereas a cemetery, you not only have to worry about the people that have passed that are just wandering around the graveyard for whatever reason. You also gotta worry about the other people going to dig up graves or do some weird shit to graves. I'd rather be in a haunted house, honestly, because it seems more contained. But that's just me. What's your answer?
What, a cemetery versus a haunted house?
Yeah.
Depends what the weather's like, really.
Depends on what the weather is like. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of similar in that way. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's storming outside. It's gonna suck being out in the cemetery.
Yeah, I don't want to be out in the elements when I don't have to. Like, I'm a creature of comfort, and that's really all there is to it. That's all there is to it, you know? That's interesting, though. You'd rather meet a vampire. You'd rather spend the night at the cemetery. See, here's the thing. When I was a teenager, when I was about 15 years old, me and my friends went out to the cemetery for Halloween. My friend Justin, he is dressed up as a hula girl that night. I can't remember what I was dressed up as. I can't remember. It was probably really dull. But there was like a group of us that when we were teenagers living in Inola, we all dressed up and stuff and drove around and stuff. Well, we didn't drive around. We had our person that was the age that could drive, a 16-year-old in our group. Oh, fancy 16-year-old, Jason. We went to the cemetery in Inola, and we had a really good time, except for the fact that the local authorities went to the cemetery that Halloween night several years ago, and we were there. There was like a group of 4 or 5 of us, all dressed up in our Halloween outfits and shit. And we were just going there because it was spooky. You know what I mean? Like, we just want to have a little adventure in Inola. And turns out that there was a situation happening in the cemetery where people were they were pushing over graves, they were pushing over gravestones and doing things they should not be doing. We weren't those people, but because we happened to go there Halloween night, we were told that if anything happens to any of the graves, it was going to be pinned on us, even though we had no idea what the fuck they were talking about. And I went to school the next day, and I was telling my friend Sage about what happened, and she laughed very loudly, said, that was me and my friends, we were the ones doing that. And she laughed in our fucking faces, laughed in my fucking face, that we got in trouble for pushing over graves and shit. And her friends were behind that shit, pushing over that. Anyway, I'm just telling you, do not want to be in a cemetery ever again, because I don't want to get anything pinned on me, alright? Because that shit's happened to me before. I had nothing to do with it, okay? Me and my friend wearing coconut bras and shit, we were just there for a good time, okay? We weren't trying to hurt anybody or do anything to any graves. We were just having a good fucking time. And then our friends could not get enough of the fact that we got in trouble for their crimes. So that was some shit right there. I'm telling you. Huh?
That was a long time ago.
I'm still mad about it. Obviously. It still angers me. Damn it. Sage, I love you to death. If you're watching this, I love you to death. But damn it, I can't believe you did that to me. You were laughing at me when I could have gotten in trouble for your shit. That is not cool, bro. That is not cool at all. Just saying. Alright then. Let's move on here. Would I rather be a ghost or a zombie? I'd rather be a ghost.
Don't forget the music.
Oh yeah. I should turn the music on. Alright. Okay. Let me do that. Okay then. Let me just minimize this so I can go to that and turn on the music in the background. Blah, 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 blah. How are you guys doing today? Tonight. I mean, what?
You what?
What?
Huh?
Alright, I'm just asking you questions here. Sorry.
You good, buddy? You found it? Good.
I got a little bit, I don't know, triggered by that whole cemetery thing, because that really pissed me off when I almost got in trouble for something I didn't even fucking do. Literally, the police in Inola had me walk a line and told me I looked high. I'd never smoked pot in my life at that point in my life, okay? And then I was wearing contacts. And back in the day, in 2003, contacts were nothing like the contacts of today, let me tell you that. They make you look bloodshot. No matter what you do. If you wear them too long, you look bloodshot. So they're this guy named Enos, who was a police officer in Inola, he straight up was like, she looks high. I'd never been high in my life at that point. And that person was like, you need to walk a line. We need to prove that you're sober. I was a teenager, man. I never smoked pot or anything like that at that point in my life, but my contacts made me look high because they were bloodshot. I'd had them in for 17 hours. Give me a break, man. Anyway, it was just my thing. It was, sorry, just, I get frustrated about that. I got accused of something I didn't freaking do. It's very frustrating. Okay. All right. I'm going to play with Windows Media Player. I feel like I'm going to have to adjust the audio, though. It might be too high. So let me just go ahead and...
My goodness, Carissa.
What? You saying my goodness to me? Am I saying too much or something?
Angry memory.
I am angry. Yes, I'm fucking angry. God damn it. I don't like being accused of stuff I didn't do. That's just a thing. Sorry. Excuse me for not wanting to be accused of things I didn't do.
Happened years ago. I'm sure everybody
I can't help it. I get angry about it every time I talk about it. And the moment that Austin asked me that, I was like, I'm getting geared up. I'm getting frustrated about the past. All right. Would I rather spend the night at a haunted house or spend the night at a cemetery? Okay, alright, I already read that one. Would I rather be a zombie or a ghost? I'd rather be a ghost. I don't know why. I just would rather be a ghost than a zombie, because at least I'm not hungry when I'm a ghost. There's that. Zombies, they're always trying to kill people and eat them and stuff. I don't really want to do that. Would you rather be go to a real haunted house or watch a scary horror movie? I'd rather go to a real haunted house. I'd rather just watch a scary movie because we live in a haunted house, so we don't really care about that. Like, we already have ghosts. It's fine. They're nice ghosts. They just kind of screw with us from time to time. You know, like, every once in a while, we just know that they're watching movies with us, and we can't do anything about it, or something will move, or make a noise that it shouldn't make, and we just have to deal with it. We already live in a haunted house, so it's not a big deal for us. Let's see.
I wonder if you can hear that.
If I can hear that?
Is it on like 3? Or?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got it on 2 or 3.
Okay.
I want it to be light. I don't want it to be, like, the music to be, like, overpowering whatever we're saying or talking about. Would you rather go to a... Oh, alright. Sorry. Did you know that Frankenstein is not the monster's name? It's actually the name of the scientist that created it? No, I did not realize that, actually. It's interesting. What did the ghost say to the bartender? I like your spirits. That's nice. Why don't people like vampires? They're a pain in the neck. Ha ha. What room does a ghost not need to... Wait, what room does a ghost not need in a house? A living room. Oh, that makes sense. Why don't mummies take time off? They're afraid to unwind. Alright. Austin, you don't need... Austin. I love you to death. I love you with all my heart, Austin. Please, don't give me 15 comments in a row to go through. Please. Can we keep it at can we make this more organic? Please don't drop all your jokes and all your comments all at once. And then you leave and you come back. It feels less organic like that. Like, I want you, if you're going to be a part of the live stream, I want you to actually be here and be a part of the live stream. Not just, you drop all these comments, I respond to all these comments, and then you come back and you, like, look at them. I want you to actually be here, physically be here to comment on these things as I'm interacting with you. Like, it feels more organic that way, and I also feel like it's a little bit unfair to other people that are commenting that are here in real time, okay? Like, I love you to death, Austin. Let's make this more organic, please. Instead of this whole dropping 15 or 16 comments in a row, I want you to actually be here for this, my friend. You are my friend, and I want you to actually be here for this, okay? I want this to be more organic than it is. But I won't honor this for the night, because I really care about you. You're a great person. Let's see. Why don't mummies take time off? They're afraid to unwind. Huh. Why does Dracula keep his savings? Where does Dracula keep his savings? In a blood bank. Ha. Ha. What do you call a skeleton's sense of humor? It's a funny bone. What's a jack-o'-lantern's favorite band? Smashing Pumpkins. Yeah. That's great. That's really great. Yeah. Happy Halloween, everybody. Good night. Good night to you, Austin. I appreciate you, buddy. I hope you have a great night, Austin. I really do. Alright, Lacey. Happy Halloween to you, too. Lacey Collins. Good to see you here. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Peter. Peter Cuddington. Hope you're doing well tonight. How's things going? If you want to see a scary horror film, see Dominion. Okay. I'll check it out.
Dominion.
Where do you find Dominion? Is it on Netflix or what? Chevy 5-Speed. Good to see you here. Hope you're having a good night so far. Hello to you as well. Tommy says, you're a ghost. I'm a ghost. Yes, I am. Lacey's a ghost. Yes. Love your makeup. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you so much, Lacey. How are you doing tonight? You doing well? Hey, Michael Val, good to see you. Got any scary movies lined up? Already got my horror movie fixed with, Midsummer? Interesting. I finally watched The Shining. I gotta tell you guys, I finally watched The Shining. And I had to watch it twice because I fell asleep last night and I had to watch it during the day today because I couldn't keep my eyes open last night.
You didn't even have any nightmares, did you?
I didn't even have any nightmares because I fell asleep after 30 minutes of it. So as it turns out, the first 30 minutes of The Shining is very boring. So I fell the fuck asleep immediately. And then I woke up like 45 minutes later. And I was like, wait, Tommy, what's going on? I fell asleep. I'm so sorry. And Tommy's like, a lot happened. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And then I fell back asleep and he just continued watching the rest of it. So he had to watch The Shining in its entirety twice in the last 2 days. He's watched The Shining he's watched The Shining twice in 2 days, man. Give this guy like a round of applause or some shit, because like he had to put up with me falling asleep left, right, and sideways here. It was kind of sad, honestly. Should I turn this down more? Jesus. Oh my goodness gracious. This is very loud to me. Maybe I'll just turn it down on the... Yeah, alright. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference here or not, but... Alright. I gotta turn it down for me. Hey, Stephanie Bethany, good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Peter says November 1st is Autistic Speaking Day. What? That's amazing. I was just telling Tommy today that, like, I want my alias to be Autistic Sunshine, and I have no idea if that's offensive or not, or, I don't know if that's, like, something anyone wants to be a part of, but I was like, you know what? I feel like my nickname should just be Autistic Sunshine, because that's how I feel. Like, I feel like I'm just autistic enough and sunny enough to where, like, that works for me. To be fair, sunny, yes, very sunny. I'm trying to differentiate my personality traits between my ADHD stuff and my autistic stuff. For the longest time, I didn't know you could have both. And then I have both. So yeah, here I am being a nut job that can't remember anything because I got ADHD. But then the other part of me, the autistic side of me, takes a lot of things too literally, and I love numbers way too much. And it's just very confusing to me to have this side of me be like forgetful as shit, and then this other side of me be like, I really love numbers and calculating shit. And then like and then I have my tendencies, and it makes me want to get violent, you know? It makes me want to get violent for a second, but I'm like, hey, I'm nicer than that. I'm not gonna go kill anybody or anything, but man, don't I just feel like it at times, because I just get so frustrated. So freaking frustrated, dude. So frustrated. But, yeah. What are you guys dressing up for this, Halloween? Anyway. That's interesting, Peter. I didn't know that was, Autistic Speaking Day. It's very interesting. Dominion is available on YouTube. Okay, I'll have to check it out. Thank you for telling me. Thank you. Okay. You don't have to answer all Austin's comments, Peter said. Okay. I recommend watching Dr. Sleep next. Dr. Sleep? Okay. Interesting.
Dr. Sleep.
Okay, we watched The Shining, still going to check out Hocus Pocus. Yes, we're gonna watch the Hocus Pocus 2 that came out recently. I recommend watching Dr. Sleep next. Okay, Michael Vell. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Good to see you here. Dr. Sleep. I wonder what that's about. Interesting. You don't... okay. How does the stream seem to look tonight? It's not freezing, is it? Not freezing. No, not freezing. Thank you, Lacey, for saying that. No, not freezing. Okay, so Tommy went through and he watched a few videos about Streamlabs OBS, which is what we use to stream live and everything. And so he's adjusted a lot of things. So hopefully things are better. Crossing fingers that things are better. I hated the last two streams, how it just kind of fell apart and I didn't know what was going on. I think what happened was there was like an update that occurred because our audio had really screwed up. And a lot of you guys were telling us, like, hey, we can't hear you and stuff. We had to go and adjust things in real time. I think that whatever update happened, like, last month or whatever, like, completely screwed up our settings. Like, our audio settings, and then it readjusted our other settings, too. But Tommy went through and he figured it out. I only do this once in the blue moon where I have to go and adjust any settings at all for this, because usually it'll be fine, but when updates happen and they fuck it all up for you, it just, I don't know what, I really have to adjust settings, so it's like, when these settings get all messed up, like, that's it, like, I don't even know what to adjust, because it was such a rarity that I had to adjust anything at all, so thank you, Tommy, for taking the time to do that. I appreciate that.
No problem.
Yeah. Let's see. Worked on the settings today. Hopefully all goes well. Yes, for sure. Dominion is available on YouTube. I'll have to check that out, Peter. Definitely. I'm glad that you're doing great, Lacey. I remember when we made my mom watch the original Exorcist. Oh my god! How did she like it? Did she hate it?
That movie sounds
Oh
bad.
boy. I bet she hated it, right? Yeah. John, hey John. Host, hope you blow balloons now, please. Show me now, please. Hey John, I appreciate you, but this is the wrong channel for this. I am planning on making more balloon content, and I'm not quite Okay, sorry, words and stuff. I've had a few shots. I'm sorry. I'm gonna make more balloon content. There for a while, I was shying away from it and everything, and it was nothing to do with anyone in the community or anything like that. I just had to figure out my way and everything, but I am going to make more balloon content. I have decided not to listen to the people that are telling me don't do that kind of content. I have decided to go forward with it anyway because I love that community. I love my lunar community on Carissa Loves Balloons, so I am planning on making content soon. So please hang tight for that. This is not the channel for that, except for I will be blowing up balloons on my birthday around November 20th. So there is that. That's the only thing I'm doing balloon related on here. So if you want to be around for that, cool. If you want to be around for balloons only, Chris Loves Balloons is the place to be for that. But I will tell you, I will do a live stream where I blow up balloons for my birthday, November 20th, around that time. So stay tuned for that, John. I hope you're doing well, my friend. I hope you're doing really well. Thank you so much for commenting and being a part of the stream. I really appreciate you. I really do. Let's see. Lacey says she could never finish it. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Yeah, I get that. I totally freaking get that. Well, Lacey, I have multiple channels, and sometimes these things happen, It's cool. I'm cool with it. We're all a big community here. It's no biggie to me. And then Tommy is like, just giving me balloon emojis over here. Yeah. Not close enough to the story for my taste, though. Okay. Anywhere. Okay, Lacey says, anyone seen the new Blair Witch? Is it good? I have not actually seen it. I've not seen the new. I didn't even know they had a new Blair Witch, actually.
Well, a newer one.
A newer one.
I watched it.
You're you and perfect. Love the way you are. Thank you, Lacey. I love the way you are, too. I wish that we hung out more, Lacey. Me and you. I feel like we need to get together more, and we need to hang out more and stuff. I really love you, and I really appreciate you, Lacey. So, yeah. We all float. We all float, says Lacey. Oh, we all float down here, yes. And then Tommy has a bunch of pumpkin emojis, and Tommy's like, I feel like I sink, LOL. Oh my god. Let that sink in, right? Okay.
Yeah, I don't float, I sink.
Right. So, what are you guys gonna be for Halloween? Are you guys doing anything crazy for Halloween this year? Are you? Are you gonna be a crazy mofo like me and Tommy? Or you gotta play it safe? It's okay if you play it safe, or if you don't even celebrate Halloween. That's cool too. Like, not everybody does. But for the ones that do, me and you, we have a lot in common, my buddy. My friend.
You gotta dress up as a giant ketchup bottle.
I'm not gonna dress up as a ketchup bottle. Most definitely should hang. Yes, Lacey, yes. I feel like me and you should have been better friends a long time ago. And I'm so sorry that we haven't been up until this point. I'm terrible at making friends, man. I am. I'm terrible at it. But anyway. Yeah, we gotta hang out more. So, anywho. Okay, alright, so we got a couple things that we could do on the stream. Well, for one, you brought home some interesting cheese.
Oh, yeah.
The pumpkin. Tommy brought home some cheese that's like pumpkin cheese or some shit.
Yes, because I'm always buying little cheeses.
You're always buying little cheese. Tommy's always buying little cheeses here and there, You're good. Me too. Anxiety girl. Oh, God. Yeah, it's the worst, man. Anxiety is the worst. Ooh, it's the worst. Okay, I need to go over to the multi-stream. I want to make sure I'm not missing anyone on Twitch. I love my Twitch community as well. YouTube and Twitch. You guys are my friends here, and I want to make sure you are heard and seen. But yeah, okay, so we went to our friend Casey and George's party last night. We had a good time. We spent about 3 hours at their party there. And I was dressed up as Chucky like I am here. And then Tommy was dressed up as, what, I don't know, like, we don't have, like, a name for who he is, but he is basically, like, someone that's, like, in the apocalypse or the zombie apocalypse, and he's just trying to survive. Maybe he's, like, a former pilot that is, like, he found, like, some gas mask to keep him safe from the unsafe environment. I don't know, but...
Some dirty bombs around, so I had to use the gas mask.
Some dirty bombs, you say?
Yeah.
There's some dirty bombs around, so you have to be safe with the gas mask, is what you say. I just think he looks super hot in his flight outfit and his, like, gas mask, but that's just me. Hey, Bat Tack! You need a tater tot costume. Yes, I do! Pumpkin cheese? Yes, pumpkin cheese. Or tater thought. Yeah. Okay, so it's pumpkin spice cheese. Are you gonna cut that shit up or what? Let's do this. I'm working on it here, he says. Yeah, let's cut up this pumpkin cheese. I didn't even know that was a thing. He just brought it home. I was like, we have to do this on the stream, man. No one will believe us when we say this exists. Like, it's so weird. So weird. So, what are you guys doing this holiday season? Like, anything fun or anything? Or did you do anything in the last week or two or in the last month, Halloween related? Have you been to some haunted rides? Have you been to some haunted attractions? Have you watched any scary movies? What? What have you done Halloween related? Have you gone trick-or-treating yet? Yeah, that's a good question. That's a really good question, actually.
Yeah.
It's not Halloween yet, but it's close enough, honestly. It really is close enough. You know, me and Tommy tried to get married on Halloween. The only reason we didn't get married on Halloween is because the zoo, they have Halloween, and they cut us off. They said, we will not marry you at the zoo, at the Tulsa Zoo, past this date, because we want to impress the people with our Halloween stuff. And I was like, I wanted to say, no one cares about your Halloween. Let's just get us married on Halloween, damn it. But they're like, the children and shit. I'm like,
There you go, buddy.
That's a big old chunk of pumpkin spice cheese right there. That's a big old log right there. I'm gonna stick that shit in my mouth. Let's see how this goes.
It's a big log.
It smells kind of funny, is it? Alright, okay. So what are your impressions when you're sniffing this pumpkin cheese?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm asking this weird question, okay? You're gonna have to answer it too. Alright, so you're sniffing this pumpkin cheese. What are your first thoughts?
I'm kind of afraid it's not going to taste good.
I'm kind of afraid the same thing. Alright, I'm going to tell you right now. It smells a little bit too sweet for what I would think a cheese would taste like. Or smell like, or whatever. I feel like by sniffing the cheese, the pumpkin cheese, that, like, I'm gathering that it may not be that great. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. I have no idea. Are you eating the cheese?
Mm-hmm. Tastes a little dry.
Huh. Alright
Try
then.
it out, buddy.
Alright then. Well, before I say anything, let me just take a look here. I'm surprised they don't have pumpkin spice condoms by now. I'm actually surprised too. You know what? Maybe they do at, like, I don't know. Not Party City, but I don't know. Hollywood or what's the place? Access no, not Access Hollywood. That sex place. That sex place that is across the street from us. It's like Priscilla's or Patricia's or whatever.
Yeah,
like they got I can't think of the name. It's got the name Hollywood in it. It's like, yeah, anyway. Long story short, they got some kiki shit in there. They do. We went there finally. They have some weird, interesting stuff. They got everything in there. But I don't think they have pumpkin spice cheese there. I don't know what my point was.
Yeah, why were you talking about that place?
I don't remember now. Now there's all these comments coming up. This is what I'm saying. Anyway, alright, let me just take a look. Bat Tech, okay, I'm surprised yeah. Oh, pumpkin spice condoms. Yeah, I didn't see. We need to go there and see if they have pumpkin spice condoms there. We're not far from it.
That's weird.
It is weird. It is very
I'll
weird.
just stick to my frappuccinos, thank you.
Yeah, it's fine. We don't need any of that. We're just fine on our own.
Okay,
Huh.
okay. Oh no.
This doesn't really taste like pumpkin at all. It just tastes like cheese.
I don't know. It smells sort of like it, but it's like, eh.
Yeah, it smells more like pumpkin, but it tastes like cheese and no pumpkin. It doesn't actually taste like pumpkin at all.
I think
It's
just
weird.
the gimmick.
Yeah. They're just trying to entice us to buy their product. That's pretty much what it is. Okay.
It's some good music here.
Thank you. Brendan! Hey, Brendan! How's it going? I am here right now as well. Made some progress on my projects recently. That's good. But my mood isn't super great recently. I'm sorry, Brendan. I wish I could give you a big hug if you were into that. If you're into me giving you a hug. I'm not sure if you're into that or not, but damn it, Brendan, I'm sorry that you're not having the greatest mood time. I've been there, like, several times. Like, my mood is very inconsistent, which I feel sorry for Tommy having to deal with me all the time, because my mood just, woo, it's like this. And it's not an even amount of anything. It's like, one moment I can be like, just like, autistic sunshine. Like I've been telling him is my nickname. And then, out of nowhere, I can be like, you know, like, just crazy bitch out of nowhere. And I can't seem to even it out. You know, it's like I'm one or the other. Like, I can't seem to even out my mood, and it's frustrating. The only thing that seems to help me with my mood is exercise, and then occasionally pot. But not everyone has access to marijuana, and I get that. And that's not great for everybody, and I get that, but it certainly helps me. But it's not for everybody, and I know that. It just sucks, because, like, that's what helps me. It's not for everybody. But Brennan, I hope you get through what you're going through, and I hope that things get better for you. I really do. My heart goes out to you, my friend. Hope things get better. Stephanie Bethany says, I get to be a stressed out, tired college student for Halloween while I run a fundraising table at school that everyone promised they would help with, yet no one signed up for. Oh my god! Oh, Stephanie Bethany!
Oh, that sucks.
I'm so sorry. And you... God! I just want to give you a hug right now. And don't let that creepy music fool you. I really do want to help you. I'm not going to kill you or anything like the music might make you think I'm going to do or anything. But seriously, Stephanie Bethany, I'm so sorry you're going through that. I really hope that things work out. I wish I could volunteer, you know? I wish I could help. And I hope everything works out for you the best way it can. How's school going besides that? Is everything going all right? I can understand that, like, with the way things are going with the fundraising thing, it might color your day or your time at school, and it might make you feel like school is not going that great because of these certain things. But all in all, are you learning things, and are you growing, and are things getting better for you besides that? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know, because this is an isolated incident, hopefully things are going to get better in that regard. I'm crossing my fingers for you, because I've been there, because I was in a class. God, I was in a class. Both times I was in English class, like English 1 and English 2 in college. I got stuck in these, like, group projects. And when I was in English 1, I was put in a group of 3 people, and the other 2 people were teenage boys. In my mind, teenage boys. They were teenage boys. And I was the only one that did the assignment. I tried to set it up so we could work in a group. Oh, yeah, you remember that shit. Yeah, oh my god, that drove me crazy. I was the only one that had any drive to succeed at it at all. I even had them, I set up a meeting. I was like, can we guys meet at this coffee shop at this date and time? And they're like, yeah. And no one showed up. No one fucking showed up. So I did the whole thing by myself. And then when one of the other 2 people were like, oh, I did this other part, I was like, ignore, because I already did everything myself, so I'm going to present it myself. I went to the teacher, I emailed the teacher and everything. I said, these MFers did not do shit to help with the project, and I don't know how to get a hold of them. These are the steps I tried to take to make it happen, and this is what I've done to try to succeed with this assignment. And then one of the 2 people that were on the team actually came forward and apologized, not only me, but to the teacher as well, and then they tried to correct the action. But the other person didn't do that. They were just lazy and didn't do anything. But I can just... Oh my god, anytime I think about group projects, I just think about how I end up doing it all. Every time. Because it matters to me. Like, I want to do a good job on these things. And, like, I think that comes with adulthood. Like, when people just... They go to... they get out of high school, and then they go to community college, TCC in this case... maybe not all of them are as driven as someone that is actually trying to get out of their terrible adult job and get into a better job. Like, I'm driven by that because I don't want to be in where I'm at forever. Like, it's not terrible, but I want to grow in what I'm doing, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be better than I currently am. And someone that has no experience besides just high school and then college and maybe like a couple little like jobs like in retail or fast food or something, they have no reason to try to get better because like, they're just fucking around, it's fine, they'll get through it, it's no big deal, they can just drop out of class if they don't like it or something, they can, because they still live at home with mommy and daddy. No, not the case for me. When I take a class, I am driven, and I'm going to do the best I can. And that's, like, night and day. Like, you can see it a million miles away. I remember there are certain people that I grew up with that they did shitty in school and, like, high school and stuff. But now I'm seeing them in their adulthood driven to succeed. And they're getting, like, master's degrees and shit. And these are people that I grew up with that made like C's and D's in high school. You'd never even suspect that they would be like getting master degrees and stuff. But like, that's the difference. They were not driven when they were in middle school and high school, but they are driven now as adults because they have families and stuff and they want to do good and they want to succeed and they want to excel at what they do. Motive is everything. I'm telling you. Motive is 100% everything. 100%. Okay.
Dang, we can't see the stuff behind your chair.
Wow. Oh, I'm sorry. the stuff behind my chair, the other Halloween decorations. Tommy's like, hey, they can't see that. Well, now you can. I'm gonna eat this cheese now in front of you guys.
That cheese was not worth it.
I know, it just tastes like cheese. It doesn't even taste like pumpkin. It's weird, man. Alright. Stephanie Bethany says I get to be... Okay, I already saw that. I'm sorry. Peter Cunnington says, Are you guys going to cut the cheese? Yes, I cut the cheese a little bit. You're welcome. I cut the cheese right in front of you and didn't even know it. I ate the cheese. I cut it with my teeth. Does that count? Patricia's, yes. Tommy says I cut the cheese. Oh my god! Why are you telling people that, you weirdo?
Trying to let them know.
Yeah. Hey, guy named Gio on Twitch. Good to see you. Hustler of Hollywood. Yes, Hustler Hollywood. Yes. We live near that. Lacey's like condoms. Pumpkin spice edible undies. Laughing my ass off. Oh my god, yes. Yes.
Michael Bell, this was really good. They don't make them anymore, but this one was really good back in the day.
Yeah, they don't sell that shit anymore, but it was like the best pumpkin freaking beer ever. I don't know why they don't sell it anymore. It was like the best pumpkin beer ever. Why?
Jacko Traveler Pumpkin Cheese.
We did a review about it and everything on Carissa Reviews It All.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, there's that. Okay, don't forget the pumpkin spice tube. The pumpkin spice tube? Says Bat Tack? Wait, no. Pumpkin spice lube. Why did I say tube? I'm sorry. Pumpkin spice lube? Oh my god, can you freaking imagine? I would be into that. You would definitely be into that.
The new Carissa Lee show.
Her name is Zombie Lee. I'm gonna be in about. Alright then. That was pretty cool, right? Pumpkin spice edible undies. Love my ass off. Yeah, don't forget the pumpkin spice lube. Oh my god. Well, you got lube for every occasion. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. Oh my god. Alright, Tommy's like laughing my ass off. Peter says that is a link to a website selling pumpkin spice lubrication. Wait. No, I mean maybe, but maybe not. I don't know. They can't see you as well. I can see you a little bit. It's kind of hard to see you though.
Oh.
So it's kind of up to you if you want to be seen more or seen less. That's kind of up to you.
I'll turn it back on here in a minute. I just wanted to.
All right. You want to test it out. I get that. Peter says that is a link to a website selling pumpkin spice lubrication. Oh my god.
That's weird.
Tommy's like pumpkin spice salad. Pumpkin spice salad.
I can't believe pumpkin spice stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. 70 Bethany says, ha, thanks. I'm sure it will be fine. I'm learning things and growing. Well, that's good, Stephanie. That's really good. We have had intervention therapy meetings as a class twice now. Haha. But, I mean, at this point, I'm just doing my best to drudge through, because next semester is just all field work. Oh, shoot, man. Hang in there, Stephanie. You got this. See, here's the thing. I know that you are passionate about what you're doing and what you're learning, and I know you're going to do a great job no matter what. So hang in there, man. You got this, okay? Don't let anyone tell you different. You've got this. And you're passionate about this. That's the thing I love about it, about what you're doing. You are passionate about what you want to do, and I love that about you. You're going to help so many people because you actually care. You actually freaking care. I went to a doctor. I've gone to a few doctors in the past, freaking out about this, that, and the other, and they acted like complete jerks to me. They were just like, they took my concerns very minimally, and they acted like I was a bother to them. Please, Stephanie, Bethany, I know you will never be like this. Please don't ever be like that. But I know you'll never be like that. That's the thing. I cannot believe that there are people in this world that signed up to be a doctor and they treat their patients like shit. I know you're not signed up to be a doctor, but you're going to be working in the same capacity like that, like as a occupational therapist and whatnot. You have to care about people, and I know you do care about people. Just doctors should also care about people. If they signed up to be a part of these people's lives, I cannot believe there are people out there acting like people don't matter. And they're literally, that's their job, is to treat people. Like, come on now. Come on. It's ridiculous. Alright. Alright. But good luck on the field work. I think you're going to do great. You always do great. Michael Val says, I remember drinking a pumpkin beer one Halloween. Not pumpkin spice, but fermented pumpkin. That sounds pretty good. Was it good, Michael? Lacey's asking, was it good? Was interesting, was pretty much beer with a hint of pumpkin flavor. Yeah, I've had beer like that. Like, where it's just, like, barely, pumpkin related. It's just like a hint. Pumpkin hinted beer, yeah. It's almost not worth commenting on, you know what I mean? Like, it's barely worth commenting on. The only reason you want to comment on is because you bought it because it had pumpkin on the name of it. I'm like, it was sort of pumpkin-y, but not really pumpkin-y enough to talk about it. But now I have to, because it had it on the label and shit. So, I don't know. Okay. Tommy says, I think that Pumpkinhead L was pretty good. Is that the one that you showed earlier?
No.
Okay, no.
That's Jacko Traveler Pumpkin Shandy.
Oh, that's right. You're right. Okay, Michael says, must see if they sell it here this year. It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, says Battack. It's the Great Pumpkin! Yes, very nice. Tommy says, cool, I hope that you find it. Brendan says, I usually distract myself by working on projects, but sometimes get depressed about stuff and lose motivation. I have been there several times. You are not alone in that, Brendan. 100% you are not alone. I get that. And I feel for you. It all seems kind of pointless, even when I do get something done. Brendan, I get where you're coming from, but hear me out, please. Nothing that you do is pointless. I think that pretty much everything you do has a point, and I find it beautiful how motivated you are to do all these computer things, and that sounds really stupid, as probably especially to you, as much as you know about computers, and I don't know about computers. But I'm telling you, Brennan, what you do matters, and I love that you're motivated to work on these projects, and you're figuring things out with computers and networks and shit like that. Like,
yeah, it's pretty neat.
It is really neat.
Stuff and all that.
Like, I feel like you have more patience with this stuff than a lot of people do, and that is something to look up to.
Very commendable.
Yeah, very commendable. Like, we look up to the fact that you are taking the time to figure these things out, figure these puzzles out, because it's not something that we're willing to take the time to do, but it's important, you know? I feel like it's really cool that you are pouring yourself into your hobby like that. I love it, Brendan. Please don't give up on that. Please don't ever find it pointless, because it's not. You're doing what you love, and that's very commendable. 100%, my friend. 100%. Don't give up, okay? It matters. And it's not pointless. Trust me. Even if people are like, even if there's someone that's like, I don't understand, they don't understand because they have not poured themselves into the work that you have. That's the thing. They have not poured themselves into the work to know the details of what you're talking about. And that's not their fault or your fault. They're not motivated by that, but you are. And that's a gift you have. You are gifted in that manner, you know? Stick with it, my friend. You're doing great, okay? All right. Oh, Stephanie, she has some little hearts and stuff. I love that. Thank you. Tommy says, "Oh man, hang in there, Brendan." Yeah. Lacey says, "What's the most scariest thing you have done?" The scariest thing I have done? Jeez.
I got married.
Did you say got married? Oh, hell no! Fuck you! There's nothing scary about getting married to me. Is there? Is there?
Just in the morning.
Is there? Fuck you! Sorry for all the F words and stuff, but come on now. This cheese isn't even pumpkin-y.
Yeah, I know.
This isn't even pumpkin. This is basically cheddar. This tastes like cheddar. Like, it kind of smells sweeter, but it doesn't taste any different than regular cheese. Kind of almost tastes like... It just tastes like cheddar. Yeah. It doesn't even taste like pepper jack. It tastes like cheddar. It smelled like
pumpkin spice, but it didn't taste like it.
Yeah. What the heck? What the heck, man? Alright. Alright, Michael says, sorry to bail, but gotta get some sleep. It's 3 p.m. here. Need to be at work at 10 p.m. Have a great night, you Halloweenies. No, Michael Vo, I totally get it. You have a great night. Get some rest. It was good hanging out with you and seeing you. Sorry we took so long to get on here in the first place. I know that was probably a factor in how much time you could come on here and stuff. But just know we appreciate you and thank you so much. I hope you have a great night. I hope you get some rest and stuff. Have a good night at work, okay? We'll meet up some other time. 100%. I'm gonna try to stop talking with my mouth full. With cheese in my mouth and stuff.
Very cheesy.
Very cheesy, yes. Yeah. Lacey says pumpkin spice Cheerios 100% came through with flavor. You know what? I have not tried it. I didn't realize that.
Spice Cheerios?
They were really bringing it with the Cheerios. You know, that's one thing that I've never really liked. Like, I've tried to, like, damn it. Now I can't eat the rest of it. God.
It's all good.
There's cheese anyway on the floor. I'm going to have to throw it away now.
Wasn't that great anyway?
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to leave it. Now, I saw a freaking mouse hide under our fridge. I'm not leaving cheese underneath our desk because I know that little bitch will get that cheese.
You go put it on the trap.
Put it on the trap? Oh my god, no. You know what?
Now.
I'm not going to eat it, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's
not
good.
Anymore. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put it somewhere. We'll save. You know what? Maybe we'll put it on the trap. Alright. We have, we have the hardcore traps, like the, that kills them, and then we also have the humane traps. And I tried to be humane the last time, like last year or 2 years ago when we had a mouse problem. And then, I didn't realize how quickly mice succumb to, no oxygen or whatever, but
no water.
Or no water or whatever. We had caught 2 mice, and then I waited too long to release them, and they died before I released them, and it wasn't even that long. It didn't seem like it was that long.
A day and a half.
A day and a half, according to Tommy. I thought it was less than that. But, now I'm questioning what's more humane. Hurting them immediately, or just making sure I check the thing every 2 seconds to release them into the wild. I know I should just release them into the wild. But I'm kind of afraid that I'm just going to end up accidentally killing them anyway, like I did the last ones. I tried to not hurt the mice. I hurt them anyway.
I remember it was funny watching Edwin go after one.
Oh gosh, our cat Edwin. Yeah, the cat Edwin, he was our black cat we used to have. He saw a mouse and he was like going after it and stuff. I was really shocked at him actually, because
yeah, he's a big old cat.
He was a big fat cat. Like he could barely move his butt. His like little tummy like dragged the ground and stuff when he would walk around because he's so fat and cute. But no, he was after that mouse like 100%. Like when we had a mouse, he's like, "Choo!" I'm like, what? This fat cat is like going after a mouse? Weird. But yeah. I don't want to hurt anything. I really don't. But I literally saw a mouse like come out of nowhere. A little dark little thing with a long tail just darted under our fridge right before the stream. I was like, oh, Tommy, what's happening? And then I messaged my dad. I was like, there's a fucking mouse underneath our fridge. And he just laughed, I think. So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys do about mice when you have a mouse situation? Let's see. I guess that I walked by a giant snake one time. You walked by a giant snake?
Yeah.
Oh my god. What kind of snake? What kind do you think it was?
Cottonmouth.
A cottonmouth. Oh my god. Those are not good.
No. That was huge.
Oh my gosh.
I was a kid,
Jeez Louise. Alright. Michael Bell says, just a quick P.S. Might try a pumpkin spice latte at Starbucks tomorrow afternoon. Hey, there you go. Tommy loves those. Like we've gone to Starbucks
I get
like 2 days in a row. And he got a pumpkin spice frappuccino both times. I got a cookie crumble one yesterday, and I got a Java chip today. I didn't get the pumpkin spice either time, but Tommy, both days, he's like, pumpkin spice, pumpkin spice, hook me up. And he ate it both times.
I didn't know how to order it right.
Yeah, so there you go. Hey Bobby, how's it going? Good to see you here. Why Chucky? I'll tell you why Chucky. Because that is literally the first thing I ever watched that gave me nightmares. My mom, she was on I don't know, a staycation kind of date. Like I don't know who this guy was, but my mom was watching Chucky movies with this guy. I don't know who he was, like a long time ago. I guess she was dating and stuff, and you know, being a single mom and no babysitter, you're just kind of stuck with your child at home. And hey, guess what happens when they want to watch Chucky in front of a 3 or 4 year old? I'm gonna sit there and watch it with them and have freaking nightmares for the rest of my life. So that's exactly what happened. I watched Chucky with my mom and this guy years ago when I was like 3 or 4 years old, something like that. And I had nightmares all night long about this damn Chucky doll. It was terrifying. And it's just something about it just stuck with me. And as I got older, I started to appreciate Chucky more, you know what I mean? But at the time, I did not appreciate it at all. You know what I mean? But yeah, the reason why I like the Chucky is because that was like one of the first scary movies that really shook me out of my core. As you can imagine, a child should not be watching that, but I was.
You know who's in here?
Who?
That's a perfect name for this stream.
Who? What?
Lucky Chucky.
Oh, that's cool.
Lucky Chucky's here.
Lucky Chucky is here. Very cool. But Bobby, that is why. Thank you for asking. It was my very first horror film that I was ever scared of, and it gave me nightmares. So I'm like, you know what? It's time for me to strike back. I am now Chucky, and there's nothing anyone can do about it.
Chucky.
I'm one with Chucky. Yes, that is correct. Let's see here. Try a Frappuccino. Yes, Frappuccinos are great, man. Bobby, it's good to see you here. How you doing tonight? Where are you from, by the way? Me and my husband Tommy here. We are Tulsa, Oklahoma, USA. Where are you from, my friend? Lacey says, add 2 pumps, classic 2 pumps chai tea. It makes the Frappuccino go from artificial to homemade pumpkin pie. Oh, I had no idea. That's so cool.
Yeah, we have to try that.
Ooh, yes, definitely. Definitely worth a try, for sure. Sounds interesting, Lacey. Lucky Chucky, good to see you here. How you doing, buddy? Hey! Are you dressed up as Chucky tonight? Just like I am, Lucky Chucky? It's okay if not, it's fine. How you doing, Lucky Chucky? Glad to see you too. And he says, hey Tommy. Oh, okay, you already said, hey, welcome. Very good to see you. Just writing back to some college acquaintances. Didn't respond to one in 4 weeks now. LOL. Right? Nothing to worry about, right? No, I don't think so. Like, do it on your own time. You know, we're all stressed out. We all have things to do and people to see, things to do and all that stuff. So it's like, you get back to people when you get back to people. That's just how it is these days. There's no shame in that. I have had a hard time getting back to people. I am terrible at it. And it's nothing about the people in particular. I just, being an Aspie girl, ADHD Aspie girl, with a lot of anxiety, I tend to, have a hard time talking to people, like, all the time. And I don't know why I'm able to do live streaming instead of talking to people in real life, but I think that my theory is the reason why live streaming works for me is that I'm in control of it a little bit more. If I get stressed out, I can just turn the camera off. I can just stop talking to people, no big deal. Versus a real situation that I'm out and about. It doesn't feel as comfortable. Like we went to a party last night, and it was cool and everything was fine. But there's a limit to what I can do as far as, like, there's a limit to how long I can be around a group of people before I feel depleted. And it's nothing to do with the people themselves. Like, no one did anything wrong. It's just, that's my limit. That's just how I work. Like, I'm just very much an introvert, and I can't help how I am. And I have a lot of anxiety around people and how I'm interacting with them, and I get too concerned with how they're feeling about me and stuff, and I don't know. I know it seems weird to say that here on this live stream, but that's really how I am. Sucks. It really sucks, but I get through it.
Video marketing world.
What about Video Marketing World?
You did good at Video Marketing World.
I did good at Video Marketing World, but it was incredibly exhausting. We went to Dallas area, actually Frisco. Not Dallas itself, but Frisco, which I guess is very close to Dallas, Texas. We went to Video Marketing World a few weeks ago, and we had a good time. But the whole thing was very exhausting for me. I feel like it was exhausting for both of us.
Yeah. Mentally.
Yeah, mentally. Yeah, because we're both introverts. But I feel like I'm the bigger introvert than Tommy. Like, I feel like he can tolerate it more. And I'm the one that's freaking out inside the entire time. Because I'm around people during the all the conferences, and then we paid for VIP, so then we had like the lunches that were provided for us, like the fancy ass lunches that were like really good and healthy, but that involved being around a lot of people during that. And then they had the networking hours at the end of the day. So then we were like networking at the end of the day, but there was alcohol that made it easier. So it was like 3 days straight of people. And by the time we got home, I was just like, I didn't want to talk to anybody, like, at all. Not even a little. I didn't want to talk to Tommy at that point. I was like, I don't want to talk to anybody, man. You made a look. I knew you'd make a look. I didn't want to talk to anybody, including Tommy. I just don't want to talk to anybody. I just don't want to. I love you. I'm just telling you. We both were like all socialized out. We didn't give a shit about talking to anybody at that point. For at least a day and a half, we're like, don't want to talk to anybody. And then we're fine again. Like, if we get that time to just like peace out for a bit, we can come back and be okay. But it's like, we gotta have that time to like not talk to anybody for a bit before we can, so we can get ourselves really together.
Cool mall there.
Yes, they did have a really cool mall there. They,
I'd
damn it.
share some pictures, but you can't.
Yeah, it turns out that the hotel in Frisco was connected to this huge mall. This epic freaking mall. And like it had a huge food court. Even had this like place where they had like a beer area. Like you get beer at the mall in Texas? What? Yeah, it was weird. The whole thing was super weird and cool. And they had like this big merry-go-round. Me and Tommy were gonna get on it. There were several people that were supposed to get on it together. We were like planning to do like a creator merry-go-round situation, but didn't pan out. I guess we didn't quite meet up with each other correctly or something. But we were all like geared up to do it at some point. Yeah. Anyway. Lucky Chucky says just writing back to some college acquaintances and respond to one. There. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was it was like half of a plane just sticking out there. Yeah. Yeah, nothing to worry about, right? Yeah, no, Lucky Chucky, nothing to worry about. Oh, Lucky Chucky says, hey, Tommy and Biggie.
Oh, hey.
Oh, yeah, you said hi. Yeah, I see that now. Brendan says, for a while, mice kept popping out of the stove. Oh, God, out of the stove? What? One of the cats would stalk the top of the stove, trying to catch them. I bet that was cute. She lost interest when there were no more mice to catch. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I can see that. But I'm sure that if you hear anything in the stove area, that cat's gonna be on it like a duck on a June bug. Wah!
So what? We've stayed at 3 hotels there now in Dallas?
In Dallas, yeah, about 3. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's a different one each time.
Yeah. I kind of want to I want to go back to that specific hotel, though, because I want to go back to that freaking mall. That mall was awesome. Cool. Yeah, the Barnes & Noble was epic. They had a Barnes & Noble in there and everything. It was amazing. I love that mall. Damn it, I want to go back to Frisco, Texas now.
Had a better Hot Topic than here.
Yes, the Hot Topic was epic. The Hot Topic that we live near shut down, so we're like, oh, sad faces. But the Hot Topic there, awesome. Like, it was like a Hot Topic that reminded us of how Hot Topic has always been. Like, had the cool stuff, and the ambiance was just on point. You know what I mean? The ambiance.
Even had cool workers there.
Yeah, cool workers. Yeah, they were dressed cool. They looked cool. Yeah.
There was so many places in it. It was like a 3-story mall.
Yeah, 3-story mall. We didn't even make it up to level 3 of this mall in Frisco, Texas. We're
You
so
never know what's
focused
up
on
there.
growing as people and trying to better our content that we didn't even know that there was until the last minute we didn't even really know there was like a level 3 of the mall.
We had fun though at the hotel.
Oh my god, it was so fun.
Hanging out at
Yes.
that bar with everybody we hung out with.
Oh my god, Nick, Austin, Josh, oh my god, and the new friends we met too, Chad, I can't fucking remember. So many people we met. So many people we met in that area. I cannot wait. We're thinking about going to Vid Summit in Dallas.
Yeah.
But their tickets are really expensive. We'll have to see, but we are trying to get that together to go to Vid Summit in Dallas at some point. Yeah. Okay. Bobby is like, okay, he's asking, are you watching the TV series? TV series of what?
And I said no. Chucky?
Oh, that's right, because the other day we discovered that's a TV series. Mm-hmm. No, we just realized the other day if that was even a series. Have you seen it? Is it any good? I'm willing to watch it if it's good. Oh my goodness.
Like I literally didn't know that you liked Chucky so much until this year. So
it's not something I talk about very often, and just I don't know. Like I remember last year, I saw this exact outfit at one of the places.
the wrong size.
And they didn't have the right size, so I couldn't
mad.
get it. I was very upset. I was like, I want to be Chucky, damn it.
But I talked her into going to a Halloween store a little early this year, earlier than normal, and they had it.
They had my size, so I was
She
like,
got so excited.
yes. I didn't even try it on until I got home, and then that's when I discovered that I need his help anytime I need to go to the bathroom in this outfit. Because, let me tell you, man. Alright. Okay, this is a pet peeve of mine. If you get a freaking Halloween outfit, you need to make sure you can pee on your own. Or do whatever you need on your own before you get it. Because look at this shit, okay? Alright. The back here. Okay, can you even see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Alright.
You want me to undo one so they can see the Velcro?
Yeah. Just undress me, Tommy. Undress me in front of everybody, Tommy. See? I have to get Tommy to help me undress myself to even pee, man. It's awful. I don't understand why they make costumes to where you need someone else to help you go to the bathroom. I'm a grown woman. I shouldn't need somebody. What if I'm single? You know what I mean? Like, what if anyone's single and they're like, well, I just decided I'd just get this outfit. And I live alone in a
I guess you'd have to get a clothes hanger or
lonely environment here, and I just wanted to dress up and go to this party I was invited to. I hope I don't embarrass myself or whatever.
You hear me?
What?
I said, you guess you'd have to get a clothes hanger or something.
A clothes hanger, I guess so. Yeah, sure, I guess. But yeah, maybe. But I'm just, can you imagine being somebody that doesn't have someone there with you? And then, what you gonna go to a Halloween party and you're like, can someone unbutton me or unvelcro me, or can someone velcro me back after I had to literally take my entire outfit off to go to the bathroom just to pee? If you don't know anybody, how uncomfortable is that going to be for you to ask somebody to velcro you back up? You know what I mean? Or whatever. It's just weird. It can be creepy, you know?
Will you button me, Ren?
Can you button me back up, buddy? Yeah. It's weird. Like, you shouldn't have to ask for that. Choo, 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 choo. Yeah, this is like some pressing music here. I can see how it might make people uncomfortable. Sorry if it's making you uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable too, actually. It's fine. Okay. Just responding to some people on Facebook. Got it. Didn't respond to a person in 4 weeks, but we spaced for responses. Yeah, I get that. I'm the same way. I actually kind of prefer to space out responses. I never watched Chucky. Okay. I only watched it as a kid. Against my will. But I'd probably... No, that's not right. I watched The Bride of Chucky years later. And I got one of the songs kind of in my head for a while. Like, one of the rock and roll songs is really good. By the Kidney Thieves. There's a band called Kidney Thieves that has a song that's on Bride of Chucky that I really like. Oh man, it's so good. Can't remember the name of it though. But it's basically like a love song or whatever, like a creepy, weird love song or whatever. And it's like talking about, I don't know, loving somebody or some shit. I don't know. I can't remember it, but the Kidney Thieves, they have this really good song that was on Bride of Chucky. And I love this song. I can't remember anything about it though because I haven't listened to it in years, but...
Are we gonna watch The Silence of the Lambs, or are we gonna watch Hocus Pocus?
Let's do both. I finally watched The Shining, guys! I finally watched The Shining! I fell asleep the first time, but then I didn't fall asleep the second time. During the day today, I watched The Shining, and I have to say, it's not as scary as I thought it would be, but I feel like it's probably only because everyone has parodied the crap out of this show. Or, I'm sorry, they parodied the crap out of this movie since it's been out for so long. They ruined a lot of the parts that would have been scary. Like, here's Johnny! And stuff like that. So, I don't know. It was still really creepy, and I feel bad for the family. But all in all, I'm like, you know, it could have been scarier, honestly. It really could have been. But I think it's just like a sign of the times. Like, back then, things like that were scarier than they are now. Now they've stepped things up with graphics and all that stuff, so things seem scarier. And like, I found myself when I was watching The Shining, I was like, they use crossfades. They use crossfade transitions a lot, like slow crossfade transitions a lot in this movie. I feel like since I've been editing videos for a while now, that these things that seemed like more I don't know, cinematic back in the day, now they're just like old hats. You know what I mean? Like, the way they edited this video, I saw the way they edited The Shining, I'm like, holy crap, I could recreate that so easily. They didn't do, like, yeah, they did good stuff with The Shining. Yes, the content's good and then that kind of thing, but as far as like the way they did effects or transitions and stuff, it was very mediocre in the way they did that. So I feel like if I were to take their concepts, like their storyline, and just tweak it a little bit, I feel like it could be better. Like the crossfades, I'm sure they were scary back in the day, but crossfades, like, they're so old hat these days. Like, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, like, taking one image from a video scene and then putting another image from the new video scene that's coming up, like, just slowly transitioning from one scene to the other very, very slowly. That's a crossfade. And, it can look cheesy if you don't do it right. Like, there's a lot of things about The Shining that I should have been like, oh, that's fantastic, but I watched it so late in the game that I don't see it that way, and I feel sad that I don't find it as scary as I should have.
What was your favorite part?
What was my favorite part of The Shining?
Uh-huh.
Do I have a favorite part of The Shining? Huh. I did find it fascinating that this whole time I didn't realize that The Shining created a meme, like when Jack is like frozen at the end, like he froze to death. I didn't realize that's the Shining is where that came from, where he's like frozen. I'm sorry if you haven't seen The Shining. I'm sorry. Spoiler alert. 30 years later or whatever. Like I'm sorry. I didn't get out of spoilers, so if you haven't seen it, I'm sorry. I'm spoiling it, but people spoiled it for me too in a way. So
it's okay. You're a good guy.
I'm trying to be a good guy. I'm a good guy. I'm a very good guy. I'm part of the good guys club here. Yes. I'm just I'm just a doll. I'm just an evil possessed doll. No big deal here. Okay. But yeah. I don't know. Part of my there's a few things in the movie that I liked, like when the woman was able to lock him in the closet or whatever. Not the closet, but the meat bank. Not the meat bank,
the
but
pantry.
The pantry. What am I? Not the freezer. The meat bank. What am I even talking about, dude?
Meat cute.
Yeah, I don't know.
What, iZombie?
Yeah. Okay, let me move. Oklahoma, the frying pan state. Yes. You live in Oklahoma? Very cool. Very cool.
I think I fixed the stream, buddy.
You did.
No problems.
We haven't had any problems with the stream, so thank
news.
you. I think you did fix it with your settings and stuff. Thank you. So we had some settings that when the Streamlabs had an update, they screwed up the audio, which I had to figure that out on my own, and then so it just so happens that also screwed up our streaming settings, which caused frames to drop the last 2 or 3 streams we did. But Tommy has figured out how to correct that so far. So
I'm kind of tired of it.
Yeah, so he's figured it out, so that's good at least.
Oh yeah!
Hell yeah! Yeah, Brendan says, I think some of the earliest horror movies I saw were Hellraiser and Phantasm. Not sure how old I was at the time. You know, I saw bits and pieces of Hellraiser on TV. In fact, I know that there is a VHS video of me watching Hellraiser on an old TV, like a tube TV.
Somewhere I got a videotape.
When I was like 7 years old.
A videotape of me recording a stand for Hellraiser 5. And then I was giving it some voices. And then I put it on a tape to scare my brother with. It was funny.
What? Mm-hmm. You think you can find that somewhere?
I'll see if I can find it and eventually, get to where we can share it or something.
Yes, that would be freaking awesome.
It was so funny.
So you went through all this trouble just to scare your brother?
Mm-hmm.
Aww, that's sweet and kind of
memories.
sad. How did your brother react to it?
He thought it was funny.
He thought it was funny?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool. That's good. That's really good. Oh, man. Good times. She's not on Facebook too much. Who are you talking about who's not on Facebook too much? I'm so sorry.
And Austin said the reason he doesn't stay to chat is because he's at work.
Oh, he's at work a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that he is able to, give us some chats and stuff. I'm sorry if I ever seem, cranky about the amount of messages from Austin. It's just, it's a whole lot all at once, and it feels kind of unfair to the other people that are in the chat it feels like I'm focusing all on one person and not equally on other people, and it makes me feel like maybe it's unfair to other people. That's the only reason I ever feel like I have a problem with it. But Austin, I always appreciate you, and I always appreciate your jokes, and I always appreciate your comments. So never feel like I don't appreciate it, because I do appreciate you. 100%. Yeah. Let's see here. Brendan says, let's see. Oh, I already read that. Okay, Phantasm. I don't think I've seen Phantasm. Have you?
Long time ago.
Huh.
80s movie or something?
An 80s movie, huh? Okay.
I think it's sort of like that movie Legend that I watched that had Tom Cruise on it.
Okay,
Unless they're talking about a cartoon, but yeah. Oops.
Okay, yeah, Phantasm. I don't think I've seen. I don't think I've hardly even heard of Phantasm, but I saw a little bit of one of the Hellraiser movies on TV when I was a kid. It was terrifying. But I've never seen Hellraiser from beginning to end. And last week when Tommy was like, when we were doing a thumbnail for an attempted live stream that we did, he was like, hold this box, hold this box at this angle. And I'm like, I don't know what this is. He's like, it's a Hellraiser box. It's a puzzle box. I'm like, what? Huh? And he's like, just hold it here, I'll take a picture. And I felt like such a fraud because I still have no idea anything about this box. But apparently it's from Hellraiser. I had no idea. He's had this box for years, and he brought this Hellraiser box into our marriage. I have no idea about what it does or what it symbolizes or what the deal is, why he likes it so much. I don't know, but he's like, oh yes, hold this up to your face. I take a picture a long time. And I was like, okay then. And we did that. So I feel like a fraud though. I'm like, oh god, that's not right of me. Okay. Okay. Carissa Lee, Lucky Chucky says, yeah, sometimes I wonder when people get back to you later if they're really blowing you off or you're cool with them. LOL. Yeah, no, I get that. I never try to blow people off. It's more for me personally, when I take a while to get back to people, it's a mental energy thing. It has nothing to do with the person themselves necessarily. It has everything to do with my mental and emotional well-being. Like, I have a hard time with conversations with people, even if it's people that I like. And so, it takes me a bit to get back to people. Not because I don't care about them, but because conversations take a lot of energy from me. Because I'm the type of person that when besides live streams, because it's all happening right here, right now, I don't really have a choice, right? So I just go with it and all that. But outside of these live streams, when I get like messages on Facebook, messages on Instagram, messages on Twitter, messages on this, that, and the other, like it can feel like too much at times, like, because I don't know, it's just like it's so much stimuli, you know, and it's just people here, people there, and I don't know, like, am I making too big of a deal of it? Yes, probably. A lot of people are like, oh, it's not that big of a deal, but, well, I'm a little bit autistic, and I'm a lot of ADHD, and that combination with my anxiety, it creates a situation to where, yeah, I'm a character, alright, like, it's just hard for me to get back to people, and it's never personal. But I get how you're feeling, because, like, if people don't get back to you immediately, the tendency is to think that it's your fault somehow, or maybe they don't like you, or whatever. I want to tell you 100% that that's not the case. Like, if they're anything like me, they're overwhelmed by things. They're overwhelmed by stimuli, they're overwhelmed by work, or other responsibilities and stuff like that, and anxiety, those kinds of things. All of these things will plague you in a way that you can't always communicate to people successfully. Like, I have a hard time communicating. See? Right now, I'm having a hard time right now. But I'm just telling you, you know, there are some people out there like myself that just have a hard time with those things, like messages, getting back to text messages and stuff like that. It's I don't know why.
Halloween.
Huh?
It's officially Halloween now.
It's Halloween, guys! Yeah! Happy Halloween, everybody! Yes!
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween! Oh, yeah. Okay, let me see what else is going on here. Lucky says, I guess as long as the convo thread continues, then it all is well. Yes, 100%. I would say, yeah. Lacey says Frisco is a suburb of Dallas. Yeah, but you know, Lacey, like, you would never even think, like, looking at Frisco, like, in person is a straight up city, in my opinion. And would you say the same? Like, it's a straight up city. Mm-hmm. Like, it's like, okay, Lacey is kind of like Broken Arrow is a suburb of Tulsa, but it still seems like a city because it is city. That's how Frisco is. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a happening place from what I gather. But we didn't venture out too much because we were unfamiliar with the area and stuff, but it still seemed like a pretty big city, or at least that section seemed like a city to us. But yeah, it's definitely a suburb of Dallas, for sure. Okay. That's home for me. Oh, really? That's home for you? Interesting. Are you from the Dallas area? Interesting.
Yeah, she is.
I ran from Dallas to Sperry, America. LOL. I had no idea. Whoa. That's interesting to me. Dang, that's crazy. Lucky Chucky says you're not able. Able to what? Carissa Lee, what if you're 80 years old at a Halloween party? If I'm 80 years old at a Halloween party, I'd be like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'd probably be kind of crotchety.
I told them that they could dress as a young person.
They could
an old person dressing as a young person.
An old person dressing as a young person. You know what I would do? Yes, I would dress as a young person. I would do some Google research, and I'd try to find the latest things that the young people are saying these days, and I would just, I'd make it a point to go around doing, like, saying random young people phrases to them just to annoy the shit out of them when I'm 80 years old, dressing as a young person. I'm like, and I can even add in, back in my day, we said this. I can, just add in whatever the latest phrase is, like, holler or something, or
oh my gosh.
Or I could be like, I don't know, my pronouns are old person. Just call me old person. Don't call me he, she, whatever, just call me old person. My pronouns are old person,
right,
okay? Get
Chuck,
over it.
Right now they're Chuck and E.
Yeah, they're Chuck and E. And, get off my lawn. I'd say get off my lawn a lot, even if I was at someone's house, I would tell them to get off my lawn, because that's part of being in your 80s, okay? You gotta tell people to get off your lawn. That's just part of the costume at that point. No! I might be pretending to be young, but I'll be old at heart, and I will tell you to get off my lawn 100% of the time. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, okay. What about you, Lucky Chucky? How would you be at 80 years old at a Halloween party? Trying to relive the young days. Yeah, that would suck. Yeah, yeah, no kidding, Lucky. Tommy says they could dress as a young person. Yeah, they can have the personality for it, right? I mean, I think about Betty White?
What about her?
When she was around, she lit... God, wouldn't that just suck? She was almost 100 years old. She literally had set up a party for her freaking 100th birthday. And she freaking died before she turned 100 years old. How hard does that suck? Pretty hard, I'd say.
Yeah, it was unfortunate.
I just feel for her, because I know she wanted to live to be 100. Who wouldn't want to live to be 100, right? Especially when you get that far. When you're 99 years old, you're like, every day of your life, leading up to 100, you're like, I better make it through this day, damn it. I just have to be 100 at this point. If I don't make it to 100, I'll be pissed off, right? Be pissed off and mad about it. Yep, that's right. Pissed off and mad about it. What song is that?
I don't know.
Pissed off and mad about it. Some rock song or something. Someone please tell me where that came from. Anyway, I know it came from somewhere.
I don't remember that one.
Let's see. Let's see. They could dress as a young person. Yeah. If they have the personality for it, lol. Yeah. Peter says, I'd Velcro you back up. Oh, thank you, Peter. I appreciate you being willing to Velcro me back up anytime, you know, because I'd have to start out not Velcroed, so if you could help me with that, that'd be appreciative. Yes, thank you. Hello, yes, and thank you, Peter, for Velcroing me back up. Thank you. I'm glad you're willing to do that. Make that ultimate sacrifice for me. Yes. Very nice. Yeah, with Courtney Love, says Bobby. Oh, man. What about Courtney Love? Okay. What? What about Courtney Love?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what they were talking about.
Tell me more about Courtney Love, Bobby. I love Courtney Love. She's been through some stuff, though, man. She's been through some accusations as well. Do you think she killed Kurt Cobain? Do you? More research is needed. Lacey says it's called Crazy. Oh, yes, Crazy. Yes! Crazy by the Yes! By the Kidney Thieves. Yes! That's the song, Crazy. Crazy for feeling so blue. Yes, that's such a good freaking song. Thank you, Lacey. This right here. Lacey, why aren't we talking more?
She's not.
You know.
She left.
Aw, she left? What the hell?
She had to go to bed. Or her Bluetooth was dying.
Oh no! Oh no! The song plays while she's crying on the bed. Yeah! That's right. Oh shit, that's crazy. Tommy says she's got batteries behind the Velcro. What are you talking about? Hey, Battlebound, good to see you.
Batteries are back there.
Oh, my batteries are always behind me. Yes. Hey, Harry Bennett. Happy Halloween to you too. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you here. Let's see. You are my dinner entertainment tonight. Oh, thank you, Battlebound. Hope you're doing well. What are you having for dinner?
I guess Lacey's still here after all.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. Yes, Battlebound. Yo. We ever gonna do another Tulsa YouTuber meet?
I said
perhaps.
We're trying to do it every quarter or something.
Yeah. Like Tommy was saying, we are thinking that we're gonna go to a quarterly meeting. We're probably gonna try to do something in January is what we're thinking. With everything going on in our lives and everybody else's lives and the pandemic and whatnot, blah 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 blah.
You sound like a robot just then.
Pandemic and whatnot. I didn't want to say it, okay? Jeez. We're thinking quarterly might be the way to go. Starting in January. So we might be contacting Mazios or whatever to see if we can set that up.
We'll definitely be asking some questions in the group about what people want to talk about.
Yeah, we'll be in case you didn't hear him, because I know the music's kind of loud here. I might need to turn it down. We will be reaching out to talk to everybody about what we might want to talk about during the meetup and that kind of thing. Yeah, but yeah, we want to do another meetup for sure. Let's see here. I missed him. Yes, I missed them too. Me too. We're going to do them. Yes. Okay, we're doing a recorder. Lacey says, my Bluetooth is dying, so I'm going to have to call it a night so I don't wake up the old man. But happy Hallows Eve. Love you guys. Stay spooky. You too. I'm glad that you are doing well and everything. And I'm glad that Tommy told me you're back. And I love that. But if you're not back and it doesn't work out, you're not really here, I appreciate you anyway. The comic nerd and me would call it a mother box. Why a mother box? I've never heard of that. Why? Why is it a mother box? That's awesome, though. Yes, happy Halloween, Lacey. Let's see. DC Comics. It was a thing in the world of the new gods. Oh, that's badass, actually. Thank you, Killjoy. Thank you, Killjoy, for saying hi to everybody in Twitch. Good deal, good deal. Yeah, thank you. Bobby says, I saw a funny meme on one side. It said October 31st, Halloween, and on the other side it said November 1st, Mariah Carey, as in let's celebrate Christmas. Oh, God, no, please, no. It can't happen that fast. No, but why? Why?
Can we at least have Thanksgiving first?
Have things what?
Thanksgiving.
Yes, can we at least... why does no one give an F about Thanksgiving? Pilgrims, Indians, everyone sharing and caring and all that BS. Why don't we care more about that? Alright? Why is it gotta be Halloween and then Christmas? There's Thanksgiving in between, guys. We need to be focusing on that. Yee. We got to. I don't want to be alive. You don't want to be alive to be 100. Oh, I don't blame you, Battlebound. I mean, it seems like there's a lot going on when you're 100 years old. Patsy Cline. Is Patsy Cline 100 years old? Or will she be 100 years old? Interesting. Brendan says, I feel kind of old. My 30s are almost gone. Also, one of my cats is old. 16. Not sure how much time he has left. Oh, gosh. I know the feeling. Okay. For one thing, we lost our cats. We lost both of our cats. One of our cats we adopted from the SPCA. They said the cat was 6 years old, but we think that's complete horse shit. We think the cat was way older than what they said it was. Because we only had it for about 3 years and it passed away and everything. Had a lot of issues, including feline, herpes. In cat herpes, they just sneeze a lot and stuff, and they have like issues with their I don't know, their lungs and stuff like that, and they sneeze a lot and everything like that. And so we adopted Edwin, our black cat we had, from the SPCA, and we took it home, and it gave our cat Charlie cat herpes, and our cat was so sick that we thought my little baby cat was gonna die because it couldn't hardly breathe and was sneezing and coughing a lot. Took it to the vet, and they're like, it's got cat herpes. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm like, but why? And they're like, well, you brought this cat home from the SPCA and it has cat herpes, and you're just going to have to get used to it and give them these expensive supplements like every day of their lives now. And the thing is, they would not eat these supplements. They would not eat these like specialized supplements because the supplements tasted like crap. Well, we just had to go with it. We just tried to make them as comfortable as possible. They've both passed since then, Edwin and Charlie. Our cat Charlie lived to be over 15 years old. But it's real sad. But yeah, we miss having animals. Like really, like God, I love having animals.
Now we just have outside cats.
We have outside cats that aren't our cats, but we keep feeding them here and there just because they love us so much. And a lot of times when we come home from work, they'll just like be waiting to come into our house even though they're not our cats. They'll like break into our house right when we're opening the door, and the only way we can get them outside is to chase them down or coerce them with food. And so that's a vicious cycle, because then they learn that if I break in, that they'll give me food to get out. It's been a vicious cycle ever since.
It's been rough.
It's been very rough. So we have cats that are sort of, they're not our cats, but they might as well be, because we've been feeding them a lot of food. Anyway, I should probably look over here now. It's good to see that you're here, Lacey, but as soon as it dies, I'm out. Oh, man. Hopefully it has not died yet. Patsy Cline remake. What? Oh, well, thanks for spending your time with us. Yeah, well, thank you. That's nice of you to say, Tommy, to whoever you're talking about. That's great news. Thank you. I need the fall foliage first. Yes! No kidding, Lacey! Bobby says, on November 1st, they will be playing All I Want for Christmas Is You. Oh, God, no. No, it's too soon! Humbug. No! I will be a Scrooge the entire November. No! Christmas not allowed until December 1st, damn it! Or at least, no. Alright, maybe you can play some Christmas music on Thanksgiving Day. Not a moment before that is it acceptable in my mind. But that's just me. What do you guys think? God. Christmas in October? Are you kidding me? In November, a little bit more tolerable, but later November is fine. Early November? No. No thank you. No Christmas carols before November 27th, okay? Alright then. The song Crazy is originally a country song by Patsy. Oh, is it? Oh, yeah! Okay, I think I've heard that. Thank you for clearing that for me, Lacey. I didn't realize. But I have heard that somewhere before that version that I saw from Chucky. So that makes a lot of sense, actually. Man. Let's see. Lacey says, cats choose their humans. Yes, they do. And these cats chose us, and we can't even hardly tell them apart, because these two cats that adopted us, they look exactly alike. They are twin cats, and they're both female tabby cats, and the only way that we could tell them apart is when you squeeze, like when you touch one of their bellies. One of them has like things wrong with their belly, and one of them doesn't, and that's how you can tell them apart. But they're both female as far as I can tell. They don't have balls or anything, so there you go. What? Tommy is all laughing at me because I felt the need to point that out.
Callie's in here.
They don't have balls. They don't have balls. They really don't have balls, okay? They don't. Okay, yeah, I did. Hold on here. Okay. Bobby says, do you have any favorite Christmas movies? Huh.
Yes, Black Christmas.
Black Christmas? I don't even know what that is.
It's a Christmas horror movie.
A Christmas horror movie. Well, Tommy's favorite Christmas movie is Black Christmas, I guess. I don't really have a favorite Christmas movie. I don't know. Maybe one of the Tim Allen movies? I just went... No. No. I do have a favorite Christmas movie. And it's Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase.
Yeah, that is a good movie.
Yes, that is my favorite. Like, When I was a kid, I would go to my Aunt Rhonda and Uncle Joe's, and we watched that movie. And I just remember that guy. That guy's like, "What's that smell?" "Fried pussycat." And it was the cat that was in the box. Christmas Vacation. That, yep. Had a terrible, Christmas awakening. Maybe got into the, Christmas stuff a little bit too much. Yeah. Yeah, Christmas Vacation. That is 100% my favorite Christmas movie ever. And that's only because it's a nostalgia thing for me. Growing up and watching it with my aunt and uncle. My uncle walked me down the aisle, all that. So it just means a lot to me. That whole, like, my Aunt Rhonda and Uncle Joe mean the world to me. Always meant the world to me. And so that's a good memory I have, because I went over to their house pretty often back in the day.
Hey, I can show you that movie Thanksgiving next.
Thanksgiving, huh? Yeah, there you go. Have any of you guys seen the movie Thanksgiving? I haven't, but Tommy has, right?
Mm-hmm. There's more than one.
There's more than one Thanksgiving?
It's about a killer turkey.
A killer turkey? Come on now. Who cares about a killer turkey? That turkey might be a killer, but we'll kill it and eat it for dinner. I don't know. If it's gonna try to kill us, we might as well get even. I'm just saying.
Okay.
That's just my thoughts on that. But hey Callie, how's it going? Hello Tommy, will you guys be giving out candy tomorrow? Maybe. Yeah, we did buy candy. Tommy bought candy.
Yep.
He specifically didn't get any chocolate candy because he's like, I know better than to bring chocolate to this house in front of you, Carissa. So, no, I didn't bring chocolate home. I brought home Skittles and Starburst and stuff. He got all fruity candy. I'm like, oh, come on now. You know I'm not going to eat any of that.
Gotta save
How
some
dare
for
you.
trick-or-treaters, you know?
We don't even hardly get trick-or-treaters around here, though. We don't. Yeah, you're right. We never know. So,
There's been
yeah.
a time where we, had too many that we had to get more candy.
Yeah, so, okay, Callie, to answer your question, yes. Yes, we are we're giving them boring, fruity candy. No chocolate for them this year. Mm-hmm.
You're so mad about it.
I am very angry about it. Yeah, because I want to be able to eat whatever they don't eat. But that's an issue, apparently. Nah. How you doing, Callie? Good to see you here. You doing all right? Let's see. Brendan says, can always try to convince people to watch the Star Wars holiday special. That's true. Maybe throw in some other specials for good measure, like the He-Man Christmas special. There you go.
I got some Star Wars Halloween music.
You got Star Wars Halloween music? I didn't even know that was a freaking thing.
Came out a long time ago.
What?
Yep.
Weird. Okay then.
But
That's
I can't
pretty
play it
cool.
on here because of the copyright possibilities.
Aw, yeah, those dang copyright laws and stuff and policies. Dang, but that's cool. I didn't even know. You keep telling me things I don't know all the time, so I'm learning all the time from you. Thank you.
Yeah.
If I wasn't learning, it would be a problem.
I'm so happy about the stream, though.
Me too. It seems to be running very smoothly. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service.
Mine's bigger.
Oh, hell no. You want to go? You want to go?
No, good. You're gonna destroy my...
Oh, you don't want me to hurt your dainty little sword?
It's not a sword, it's a machete.
A machete? Oh, you don't want me to hurt your dainty little machete? You call that a machete? I got a knife. Okay. Alright then. You call that a knife? This is a knife.
This is a knife.
This is a knife. I love when people say that. No, that's not a knife. This is a knife. Okay, alright then. Okay. Alright then. Brendan says, can always try to convince people to watch the Star Wars Holiday Special. Oh, yeah, I just read that. Sorry. But yeah, you're right. I did not know that was a thing. That's so cool. But why? I don't know. I've been living under a rock all my life. That's why. That's very much why.
Seems legit.
Yeah, it does seem legit. Yeah. So I watched The Shining, and let's see here. I feel really bad for the woman, and the person I feel the worst for, as far as everybody on the show, is first off the wife slash mother that's in this movie of The Shining. I can't remember her name, but she seemed like just the sweet young woman that was in a relationship with this older gentleman that's kind of a jerk. Like, dude, I can't believe this guy. I can't believe he was such a jerk to her. Like, you don't talk to your wife that way. You know, I don't care who you are. Like, you don't talk to your wife that way. You don't treat her like crap. Literally, this woman, this sweet, beautiful woman that they have a kid with and everything, is like greeting him while he's writing in this hotel.
Bringing him a sandwich?
Offering to bring him not one sandwich, but two. He's like, I'll bring you 2 sandwiches because I love you so much, basically. And he's like, woman, why do you interrupt me when I'm working? Get out of here. And I'm like, what the fuck is your problem, man? Literally, this hot woman here, you got here, this gorgeous woman that's the mother of your child is coming in here offering to give you not 1, but 2 sandwiches to help you in your work. And you're just gonna be a shitty person to her? Come on now, you can't be that way to her. That's the mother of your child, for one thing. And for the other thing, she's your wife, man. You don't need to treat her like crap just because you're having a bad writing day. Oh, everything's falling apart because you're having a bad writing day. Turns out the only sentence he could write is, all work and no play makes him a dull boy. Yeah. Also a dull, terrible husband as well, I'd say. So get your shit together, Jack. Be a better man. That's all I'm saying.
Saying he's gonna bash your brains in.
Bash your brains in? What kind of jerk says that to their wife? The Shining was a very frustrating movie for me to watch for so many reasons. The editing was not great. The angles were okay. The editing, okay. The editing was a little subpar, but it's fine. It's fine. But the camera shots from the camera people themselves, like the I don't know, the God damn it, there's a word for it. Anyway, the photographers and shit, like, they did a good job of the angles and all that. The editing, I guess it was fine, passable for that time period or whatever. Things have changed a lot since The Shining came out, obviously. The background music, you know, the whole, like, setup for, thrilling moments or scary moments, it was kind of weird. Like, some of the moments that they tried to make scary just weren't scary, even with
make
the...
an interesting sequel with that.
How so?
The little boy.
The little boy. Oh, yeah. You were telling me. Do you want to go back and do you want to go into detail about it? You want me to say something about it or you want to talk about it?
Say something about it.
Okay. All right. So Tommy was telling me today that he thinks that a really good sequel that could be done now, this day and age, could be the boy as a grown man.
The Shining 2.
Yeah, going back, called The Shining Part 2 or whatever. The Shining 2. Anyway, the little boy that was possessed and all that stuff, he goes back to the Overlook Hotel as an adult because he wants to figure out what happened and stuff, and all these crazy things happen. So that would be the perfect setup. That would be great. Like, that would be a realistic part 2 to The Shining this late in the game. Like, who wouldn't want to see the boy as a grown man coming back? Maybe with his own child.
Yeah, there you go.
Or children and wife and everything. Maybe he's like, you know what? I'm going to sign up for this because you know what? I want to know what happened to my family. I'm going to go find my daddy that was possessed and crazy and tried to kill me. Huh?
I wasn't really thinking about him having a kid, but...
I know, I just thought of that.
Though.
But, I mean, and that could add more flavor to it, you know what I mean? But, like, the bottom line is, like, having the kid as a grown man going back and experiencing all these things at this hotel, that would be pretty cool. I feel like a lot of people would want to see how that happened, how it unfolds and everything.
Maybe he can go back and see that picture of his dad.
Maybe. Oh, so many things. It was pretty mind-blowing. It was pretty mind-blowing, some of the moments in this Shining film, but at this, it was mind-blowing in concept, but in execution, they could have done better. But then again, different time. It was a different time period. They weren't, videography wasn't as advanced as it is now. Perhaps now videography has gotten so advanced that at times it often gets lazy, whereas you had to, back in the day, I feel like you had to work harder to get good quality shots, whereas nowadays, like, you can cheat a lot of things and do a lot of things in post that you couldn't do in the past.
Well, yeah, like at the beginning of that movie, they had an actual helicopter following that car around instead of a drone, but they didn't really have those back then, I guess.
An actual helicopter following who around?
Remember the beginning of the movie where he's driving?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Like, okay, so, like, the first several minutes of the scene of The Shining is just, like, them driving to the destination. It's a 3.5 hour drive, they say. And he's talking about how they had to have an actual helicopter to take these shots. Well, nowadays, that's just done with a drone. So much cost just taken out, and the quality is so much better than it used to be. Just imagine if they recreated The Shining and now, like, modern times. My God, it could be so much more frightening. I bet they will You know what? This is one of those movies that they will freaking redo. You know they will eventually. They've done a lot of other ones. Why wouldn't they do The Shining? It's a classic after all, you know, even though I'm seeing it. Yeah, I wouldn't want them to mess it up either, but I feel like it's inevitable that as much as a cult classic as The Shining is, it is inevitable that they will do a new version of it at some point, in some regard. I really feel that. I do. What do you think? Do you agree? Do you think they're going to make a new one someday? I mean, think about all the other freaking movies that they've done remakes of, because they just, like, the past audience loved it so much, they're like, you know what, let's just redo it with our modern technology and all that jazz, you know? Yeah, okay. Let me see. I'm trying, let me just see. I'm reading here. I'm reading comments here. Yes, very true. Alright. Brendan says, you know you are in for quality when the specials were uploaded to YouTube as crappy VHS rips with parts of ancient commercial breaks left in. Yeah! Yeah, I feel like that's a sarcastic comment there. Yeah, you know you're in for some quality there. Yeah. Happy Halloween to you too, Pat Tack. Good to see you here. That is the plot of Dr. Sleep. Very interesting. Ewan Ewan McGregor plays Danny Torrance. Oh! Interesting. Hey, Royal Radcliffe. Good to see you here. Cassandra Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Peterson is a real vampira. Cassandra Elvira, Mistress. That's very interesting, Royal. How you doing tonight, my friend? Good to see you here.
So apparently there's a show called Dr. Sleep, and it's a sequel to it.
A Dr. Sleep?
Yeah, I guess it's already out there.
I didn't know.
We'll have to check that out.
Well, yes, please. Let's check that out. Dr. Sleep. That sounds freaking amazing. Okay. She's a hoot, Tommy says. That's such... I love it when people say things are a hoot. It's like so clean. Like, that's a hoot. That's a hoot and a half shell. I don't know. Just, jeez. Battech says Dr. Sleep is the sequel to The Shining that came out a year or so ago. I really liked it. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, so that's what you're saying. You're both saying that it's a sequel. Dude, that's crazy. So I'm glad that they came out with it. That's cool. I really wanna check that out. Damn it! Sex fiend troll bots on here. Get out of here. Stop telling people on here to have a good time. Okay. Get out of here, sex find. No one wants to find you. Come on now. Stop telling me to have a good time. I'm already having a good time. You go have a good time. Don't tell me about it, though. It's probably none of my business, okay? I don't want to hear about your good times. Sex fine. Okay, jeez. Sorry, the spam bots are trying to get us to have a good time, and we're already having a good time. Huh? It doesn't show that you deleted it. No, I'm seeing sex find on here, there, and everywhere. But
it only showed up once.
I'm seeing 3 reoccurrences of spam that's telling me to have a good time. I'm already having a good time. I don't need them to tell me to have a good time. Thank you very much. I'll have a good time on my own. It's none of your business how, okay? All right? If I want to have a good time, we don't need to all talk about it here. That's private business, okay? But Tommy will be wearing that mask during it. It's fine. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. Yeah. Bad Tech says, I don't have to find sex. Sex finds me! Good. I'm happy for you, Bat Tech. That's good. That's a good problem to have. The sex finds you. Good. Good to know. Huh?
I said unless you're in jail.
Unless you're in jail. Oh, yeah, you don't want the sex to find you if you're in jail. You want to be in charge of that avenue, I'm sure. Boy, I remember when Fex signed me. Jeez. I was trying to say sex found me, but come on now. I was trying to make it. I am a good guy. It says right here I'm a good guy. I'm part of the good guys, guys. Jeez Louise. I love that you said that, though. That's freaking awesome. Alright, so, alright. A hot chocolate bomb. So, I've decided that I'm just gonna eat this in front of...
into it?
I'm just gonna bite it. Made with Belgium chocolate. Okay, so apparently this is a hot chocolate bomb. Alright, here we go. This is what it looks like here.
It was gonna do it on Korea, but it's cool. We can do it
we were gonna do this on Carissa Reviews All channel, but like too much time passed, and we just need to like do it. So I'm just gonna do it on this live stream, and I'm not gonna do it appropriately. Like I'm not gonna like do it the right way, like put in hot chocolate or whatever. I guess I could.
Technically, I can pull this clip out and use it on Korea.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. So, here we go. So I'm just gonna, like, do it. Oh my god, 230 calories. This better be worth it. So, okay, so I'm just gonna do it. Damn it. I don't know if I can ever get it off of here. Alright, then. If I can do it already. There you go. Alright, and then, let's just take this skull out of the package here. Alright then. Okay then. Alright then. Oh man.
You got it, dude.
Yeah, alright. Belgian chocolate time. Oh yeah, skull time. Alright. I feel like I'm gonna make a mess. Oh, there's something inside!
Oh yeah.
Alright, here we go. Here's a little skull. And then I'm gonna shake this right in front of the microphone. Can you hear that?
Skull ASMR.
That's right,
That's the brains
ASMR.
are shaking around in here.
Yeah, that's right. That's here, so you can see what I'm. Oh yes, very nice, very nice. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Good time. Don't tell me, good lord. Don't you cuss at me in the background. I am having a good time. You need to get with the time and have a good time with me too. Okay. All right. So I need to
You just gotta.
I should probably
Right
like have
here.
something under, like a plate maybe, because I have a feeling that I'm gonna make a mess, and I really don't want to get it all over my outfit and stuff. But you know, maybe I will. It's fine. I'm just here. Why don't you like do a little? Oh, you're gonna do something. You're gonna go get something for me. Okay, thank you. I was gonna go get it, but yeah. There's something in here, guys. It's a big adventure time. Like, look.
You're an adventure time.
Yeah, I'm in adventure time. Thank you. I like to think I'm in adventure time, but who knows? I don't know. I think I'm pretty annoying at times, so. But that's just me. I'm just annoying at times, but I don't give a crap anymore. I used to care what
Here you go,
people
little buddy.
thought, though, and now I'm like, you know what? I'm annoying, and that's just what it is. It is what it is, and I'm fine with that. Thank you.
You're welcome, good guy.
Thanks, bad guy. Bad guy. What? Okay, so here we go. All right, I guess I'll have a little bite here. All right, I'm gonna have a little bit of my apple whiskey for a second. Oh, hold on here. What's going on with the music here? What's going on with the music here? All right. Oh, okay, it's fine. I don't know why I thought it was not fine. Okay. All right. So here we go.
Be sure they can see it.
All right, hold on here. Gonna take a little whiskey sip. Oh god, that's good. That's really good. Okay. So this is hot chocolate bomb, but I'm not making it into hot chocolate. I'm just gonna eat it dry. Because I'm weird like that.
You're a cannibal.
I'm a cannibal! Yes, I'm a cannibal! Alright, here we go. Alright. Oh, yes, very nice. Okay. I ate his mouth off, and look. There's little... It looks like teeth because all the marshmallows are inside of it like that. That's crazy. Oh my god, I kind of felt bad. Look at all those marshmallows! I'm gonna take a marshmallow out of his mouth. I feel bad. I feel like I'm like really hurting this guy here, but... Alright. I'm gonna eat one of these out of there. Okay, I took one of these little marshmallow teeth out of him. Oh, that's good. That was really good. Wait a minute. So, really, all this thing is it's chocolate. It's a chocolate skull with marshmallows inside of its face. That's it? That's not so bad.
Was the chocolate good?
It's pretty it's alright. It's kind of tame. So, alright. Let me just give it a try. Alright. Just kind of see if I can get some of these things out, I guess. No, okay. Alright. If not, fine. You can see that they're like little marshmallows inside of its face. I'm eating its face. Okay.
Oh, man.
Alright then. Like, that's it. Alright. it's really not that big of a deal. It just seemed like chocolate on the outside filled with marshmallows that are supposed to go in something. That's the whole thing. That's the concept. It's alright. It's not like terrible, but it's not like mind-blowing or anything like that. Definitely don't feel like they should call it cocoa stuff. Like, the only thing cocoa-y about it is the fact that you got marshmallows inside this skull. It might melt in the cocoa. And maybe this chocolate is like set to where it melts at a lower boiling point or something, which might be more cocoa friendly. Cocoa friendly, yes. That's what I said. That's what I mean. But I don't think it's a big deal. Alright, anyway. I'm getting chocolate like all over my face here. You don't even know. You're not looking at me. You're just like saying stuff. But anyway. That's pretty much it. So what are you guys up to this Halloween? Are you guys doing anything fun? Did you do anything fun? Are you going to do anything fun? Are you doing anything fun right now? What are you doing? I want to know, dang it. Okay. Yeah. Wait. Brendan says, it seems like it needs to be filled with Pop Rocks or something. Yeah! Yeah, it doesn't really seem like, that exciting. Like, I was kind of shocked by the simplicity of this thing. Like, it just seemed like there would be more to it. Pop Rocks would be amazing. I would love it if it was filled with Pop Rocks. The marshmallows aren't so bad. They just seem like a little stale. The marshmallows seem stale. Like, I don't know. Like they've been sitting in the warehouse for about 4 months or something, you know? This is alright. Because the marshmallows have a little bit of a chew to it. I mean, I get it. It's a marshmallow, but it's not like a fresh marshmallow, you know? It's definitely been sitting out or sitting around for a while on a shelf.
It's the setting out kind.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. It is a setting out kind. God.
The marshmallows tasted stale?
Sort of, yeah. They do taste stale. Like, there's, I don't know, like, a little bit too chewy. The marshmallows taste a little bit too chewy, like. But then again, we probably had this for a few weeks. So, I don't know. It was probably fine 3 weeks ago or whatever. It's fine. I don't know. But anyway.
It was fine back in the before times.
Yeah. Definitely fine back in the before times. But yeah. Oh, man. I don't know. There's 2 movies that we probably will watch before we go back to work. We're on a little bit of a staycation right now. Silence of the Lambs. I still have not seen Silence of the Lambs. And so, I want to see that. And then Tommy wants to see the second Hocus Pocus. He introduced me to the first Hocus Pocus earlier this year. I've been a very bad horror girl. There's a lot of things that he's had to introduce me to. So I'm learning as I go. I'm just not, I don't know why. I'm not somebody that's kept up with movies and shows. It's just not something that's ever been something I did on my own. But ever since me and Tommy have been together, which has been for 10 years now, actually, he's slowly introduced me to things, you know? Kind of got me up to speed here and there, you know? Because he's into these things. And huh?
One day I was literally like, hey, there's a tree over here. Let me introduce you.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, pretty much.
That was her dorky story.
It's okay. Silence of the Lambs is so good. Yeah, Tommy was telling me it was like more of like okay, because literally I told him I need to watch either The Shining or Silence of the Lambs before the stream because I need to be able to tell you guys about something because I haven't seen either of those classics and I feel really shitty as someone that is married to Tommy that loves horror films. I feel really crappy not knowing about the classics. Like, I've gotten them ruined for me over and over again by all the parodies all over the internet. And so I was like, oh, I gotta get on board. I gotta, like, watch these things so I understand what people are talking about, all these references and stuff that I've seen all over the internet for years. So it was between Silence of the Lambs or The Shining that we were going to watch last night. And I cannot believe, like, 40 minutes into the freaking, The Shining movie last night, I fell asleep. I woke up. No. I fell asleep, and I woke up an hour and a half into the movie. And I was like, wait a minute. Oh God, I fell asleep. Oh no. But why? Okay, this is what I say all the time, but why? Anyway, I was like, oh no, I missed like a whole hour of the movie. And he's like, oh darn, and you know, and I was like, oh no, and then I fell back asleep. I literally woke up, complained I missed an hour of the movie, and I fell asleep again. And Tommy watched the entire movie by himself. And then he had to watch the entire movie, The Shining, again today because I had missed most of it. I do that all the time. Anytime I try to freaking watch a movie at night, I fall asleep and miss all of it. He's taken me to see movies in the theater, and I've fallen asleep the entire time. Mm-hmm. I can't freaking control it, man. I just have to be able to take breaks or something, or I fall asleep. I can't watch a movie all the way through and not fall asleep, it seems. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. But Silence of the Lambs, he was telling me the difference between The Shining and Silence of the Lambs. He was telling me The Shining, it's more of a scary movie, whereas Silence of the Lambs is more of like a psychological thriller. And I love those kinds of movies. Like, I remember watching, not Dangerous Minds, shoot. There is a movie, I cannot remember the name right now, but it was like psychological thriller, and the guy was schizophrenic. He thought everyone was out to get him. We watched it. I watched it in my class, and psychology class in high school, like years ago, and I loved it. I cannot remember the name right now.
What show?
It was a movie, it was a movie where the guy had schizophrenia, but you don't know that when you're watching it. Mm-hmm. Because he's like thinking everyone's out to get him, and he's like, he has all these like images and stuff and things he's collected in his like shed in the backyard. This whole time he's been like collecting this shit, and then he thinks the government's out to get him, and it turns out he's got schizophrenia, and it was all in his head. Everything that you're watching in the movie is actually in his head. Oh. I can't remember the name of the movie right now, but it was a really good movie, and that was my first like deep dive into psychological thrillers. And I love those kinds of movies where you don't know what's happening. You think you might know what's happening, but at the end you're like, what? What was that? Mind blown. Yeah, I love those. I love when they screw with your head like that in a movie. That's what I like. Let's see. But yeah, thank you for telling me Battlebound. Silence of the Lambs is so good. Because literally Tommy has that movie still in the plastic. He bought it years ago. And we're gonna take it out of the freaking plastic to watch Silence of the Lambs. Probably after this stream ends tonight, we'll probably do it. That'd probably be the best time. And then I'll probably fall asleep and we'll probably have to watch it again during breakfast in the morning. But we'll see. Hopefully not. I'm so sorry if that happens. You're like...
I don't know. We might watch it. We might not. I don't know.
Yeah. But I want to watch it. I do. Okay. Battlebound says the second Hocus Pocus was decent. It was fun. Not gonna capture that dragon ever again, but it wasn't as bad as some folks say. Oh, that's relief to hear. Because I did like Hocus Pocus, the first one.
Me too,
I only watched it like last year. Or was it this year?
It was this year.
It was this year. I just watched Hocus Pocus this year. The original one this year. I had never even...
You're so behind.
Yeah, I'm very behind. Like, but then again, yeah, I may have not have had a lot of movie going friends back in the day that were like, hey, you need to watch these things, or anyone around me that was into any of that. So, yeah, I've had to catch up on my own, honestly. But it's all good. Why is this paused? I must have accidentally paused this. I paused this by accident, I guess. Jeez Louise. Sorry about that. I made it all super boring for a second. It's all good, though.
Take you in, man.
Shut up. But yeah. So we might watch Silence of the Lambs soon. We're gonna definitely watch Hocus Pocus 2. The first Hocus Pocus was pretty good. It's weird watching classics for the first time. 20 or 30 years past when they came out. Because, of course, with all the culture around it, a lot of these things have become memes and stuff. And they've been parodied by all kinds of shows I watch. Family Guy, South Park, any kind of adult cartoon has got a parody about these classics because that's what they do. They take these things and they make them into spoofs and shit, and it ruins it. Like The Shining, when the little boy was on his little tricycle going down the hallway, all I could think is like, I remember when Stewie Griffin was going down this hallway on their version of this, and that sucks. I shouldn't have to feel that way, you know what I mean? Like, dang it, why is it that the spoof of the original is the thing that I am remembering first, because that's the first thing I saw. Like, it's so frustrating that that's what I'm holding on to, not being able to appreciate the movie on its own. Like, being able to appreciate the movie on its own without interference from the outside is impossible when you watch it 30 years too late. It's just not gonna happen. You're gonna... Oh, I'm so frustrated. There's so many moments, like, I knew that there was going to be a moment, here's Johnny! Like, I already knew that, and it pissed me off when I saw it, because it wasn't near as impactful as I thought it should be, because I'd heard it so many freaking times. Yeah. And then the moment where the main character in The Shining is, like, frozen to death, that's a meme all over Facebook. It has been for years and years. I'm like, damn it! That's it? That's what this is? That's where they got this from? I don't care about this at all. Like, yeah, he's frozen and shit, but like, I like the fact that I've seen this meme so many times ruined that part too. So all in all, The Shining wasn't scary to me at all. It was intriguing here and there, but because I've been parodied so much and shit, nothing was a surprise. Nothing. It was still interesting though. I'm glad I watched it, so I could finally get past that and not have to feel like everything's gonna get ruined for me. You know what I mean? And I know that that's another thing. I honestly felt like more things got ruined from this people parodying Silence of the Lambs more than The Shining. So when I watch Silence of the Lambs soon, I'm going to be so frustrated by all the references I've seen on everything else all over the years because everyone just had to freaking ruin it for me by parodying the hell out of it. Frustration time for me.
Right,
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah. Let's see. Battlebound says, you really feel that that ruins the movie as opposed to being a homage? I do that kind of stuff all the time on the show, lol. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, it's frustrating when you've seen so many references for something that you've never got to see before, and you don't even understand where it's from. Like, when you're seeing references here and references there, and you don't understand where it's from, because nothing's saying this is from The Shining, or this is from Silence of the Lambs, or stuff like that. Like, people talk about where the Silence of the Lambs references are coming from more than they say this is coming from The Shining. So it's like, it was more confusing to me, like, piecing together, oh, I've seen this from The Shining. Whereas, okay, Silence of the Lambs, I feel like I know 100% all these references are from Silence of the Lambs because it's been, like, thrown at my face so many times over the years. Like, Silence of the Lambs parody, blah, blah, blah. Like, so many things. So many references. So, The Shining is more, I don't know, inconspicuous or something. I don't know if that's the right word. But yeah. Yeah, it was really good. That was a good movie. It really was. It took a while. It was really slow in the beginning. It took a while to get good for me, honestly.
I understand your frustration.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, sweetie. Let's see. Brendan says, one old weird movie I watched before was The City of Lost Children. Have you heard of that? I haven't either. Not entirely sure how to describe it, just sort of weird. Sort of like Brazil in some ways. Weird. Where did you watch it from? That's interesting. The City of Lost Children. That seems like it would be interesting. And kind of creepy. Yeah, for sure.
There's a movie, I think, called Caution Children at Play.
Caution Children at Play?
I
That's
think so.
The name of a movie?
It's kind of weird because at the very end of the movie, like, spoiler alert, the adults, like, kill all the children. It's weird. It's really weird.
Oh my god.
And
That
a
sounds
long, dramatic
awful.
scene. It was weird.
Weird. That is weird. Battle One says, well, let's hope no one ruins Soylent Green for you. LOL. Okay. Let's hope not. Soylent Green, what is that? Can you tell me more about that,
You
Tommy?
just have to look it up on your own.
I just have to look it up on my own, he says. Well, thank you, Tommy, for also not ruining that for me. I guess. Oh man. Yeah, Battlebound. I'll see what I can do on watching that one before anyone ruins it for me. Oh my god. Battlebound says, oh, I am gonna do Silence of the Lambs. Oh, go for it, man. If you want to see some weird shit, watch Circuitry Man. I've never heard of Circuitry Man. Oh, that sounds like something you need to watch when you're high or something. Circuitry Man. Man, have you heard of that?
No.
No, I haven't either. Is it about circuits, I guess?
Sounds like an 80s movie.
It does sound like an 80s movie. I feel like Circuitry Man is an 80s movie trying to be futuristic, but failing very, very loudly at it. Yeah, but who knows? What do I know about these movies? I don't know shit about these movies because I feel like I'm so behind I have no right to comment on these. Oh man, of course you haven't. It's bizarre. Yeah. I love Bizarre though. I should totally watch it then. Totally. Oh man.
Circuitry Man.
Circuitry Man. Yes, very nice. It is, and being really high would help. Yeah, I'm sure it would.
Didn't you see that movie where Robin Williams plays like a bad guy?
Robin Williams plays a bad guy in a movie?
Yeah, I think it's like a photo movie or something. I'm not sure.
A photo movie. Okay, I know he was in
a Photoshop or something. I could be wrong though, but I think it's that one.
There is a movie that Robin Williams is in that is very depressing. Like, I can't remember the name of it, but like he's basically like, I think it's like something dreams, like gray dreams, or I don't know, dark dreams, or I can't remember. But anyway, Robin Williams, he's like basically in this, like, he's trying to get his wife out of her depression. She like killed herself, or she was going to kill herself or something, and she's like in limbo and hell or something, and he's like, he goes into it to rescue her. It's like this really weird, depressing, it's a weird, depressing movie, and the whole thing's very sad. I remember watching it and just being like, what the hell is happening? The whole time, I'm like, what the hell is happening? I don't know the name of it though, but it's like something dreams, Robin Williams, but that was the only sad thing I've ever seen Robin Williams in. And until the news came out that he died. But yeah, that was the saddest thing. Alright, 1 hour photo is what that'll... Yeah. You've seen 1 hour photo?
I need to see it.
Okay, so we need to see 1 hour photo, apparently. Oh man, we better go see that then. Or not go see it, like streaming services will have it somewhere.
I don't think it's going to be at the theater.
Yeah, okay. That's pretty crazy. Okay, 1 hour photo. We're gonna have to see that. Brennan says, basically is a movie where there is a city inside of an old oil platform where they abduct children to steal their dreams. What the hell, man? Why? Has clones and cyborgs with lots of steampunk technology. That's pretty cool. But that's crazy, man! That's crazy! I want to see it. I want to see it, yeah. Okay. I got
character.
Thank you. Battlebound says, what dreams may come. Yes, what dreams may come. Yes.
Oh, build it and they
have you seen What Dreams May Come?
I think a long time ago. I don't hardly remember it though.
I watched it. I think I watched it on Netflix or something.
Okay.
And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to watch this because, like, I love Robin Williams, and I feel like I just need to see this, and it was just depressing, really depressing, the whole thing. My God, it was depressing. Mr. Adrenaline 17, good to see you. Good to see you here. How you doing? Hello, and do you have any Halloween color balloons to blow? LOL. Oh, no, I don't seem to have any right now. No, that is the wrong channel. I'm sorry, this is the wrong channel. I'm so sorry. But I will be actually blowing up balloons for my birthday, around November 20th. No, actually on November 20th, Sunday, November 20th, I will be blowing up balloons for my birthday, my 36th birthday. So stay tuned for that.
It'll be fun and exciting.
Yes, it'll be very fun and exciting. I do not have anything like that here today. I am looking to gear back up to do the balloon channel again on top of this channel. So I will be doing that. I've been discouraged from actually doing that channel, but I've decided to go ahead and...
Very well, so.
I don't listen very well, that's correct. So I'm gonna go back to it and do it anyway. because I'm stubborn and I love you guys, and I love my balloon people community and all that, so I'll probably do it anyway. Doesn't matter what people think. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I do what I want, you know. Mr. Adrenaline says, and glad to see you back. Why no uploads in a while?
Well, for one thing, we had the internet problem.
Well,
Not
yeah.
the internet, but the stream problem.
Well, we had a stream problem for this channel, and
It rough.
as far as the other channel, a lot of things actually. Me trying to fit in my full-time job, multiple YouTube channels, getting to know family members that I have not had the... Basically, me and my dad are getting reacquainted, that kind of thing, and I'm spending time when I can with him. Every once in a while, like once a month or whatever I can do. And then just so many other things, like just things keep coming up, but I'm trying to get back in gear and do that. So I'm sorry, Mr. Adrenaline 17, but I will be back, I promise you. And I feel really bad because I know that I even have Patreon members for that channel and everything. They're like wondering where I'm at, and I've just been busy and stressed out, but I'm gonna get back to it. And I'm gonna do more for Carissa Lee and Carissa Loves Balloons, and I'm even thinking about starting a podcast. So we'll see where that goes.
Podcast would be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, so the podcast might be coming, and I have it in my mind that for the Carissa Loves Balloons channel, when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a live stream, my first live stream for that channel. So stay tuned for that. I'm less than 50 away from that on that channel. So yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to drop off of that channel for you guys so suddenly. I feel bad.
You know they're going to be waiting on you since you got them coming over here looking for you.
Yeah, I know. I need to get back to it. I'm so sorry. I feel like such a jerk about that. I didn't mean to do it that way. It just how it came along, you know what I mean? Okay, I understand. Well, glad to see you back though, and happy Halloween. Happy Halloween to you, Mr. Adrenaline. How you doing tonight? You having a good night so far? Yeah.
Cool.
Mr. Adrenaline is a really cool name, by the way. I love that name. Yeah, Mr. Adrenaline. Yeah. Yeah, very hardcore, you know?
Yeah.
Very hardcore.
You want to get out and do something.
Yeah. Me too. I feel like my stitch at the bottom just looks like a Hitler mustache or something now. It's all like blurred off. It's not even like a stitch anymore. It's just like I need to wipe my face off. Oh, there it is. I can kind of see it here. Alright. It just looked kind of weird there for a minute. Yeah. But yeah, I need to get back to my channels. Both of them. All of them my channels. All of them. Big time. Yes. I'm doing good. And good night. Doing okay. Well, good. I'm glad that you're doing good. Very glad that you're doing well. Thank you. I appreciate you tuning in and everything. Man, I think I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. I've been on here about, holy crap, almost 3 hours. So I guess I better let you guys go.
Well, happy Halloween, everybody.
Yeah, happy Halloween, everybody. I'm glad you guys could tune in and say hi and everything, and everything. And I hope you have a spooky Halloween if you want to have a spooky Halloween. And hopefully I will see you guys soon. It looks to me like we got our internet stuff straightened out. I'm not sure if we'll be back next week or not. It kind of depends on what I got going on. Might be visiting family next week. Not sure. But I'm wanting to make this a more regular thing. Still trying to figure out time. What time of the day we're going to be doing this. I was hoping to do 3:30 as a live stream time on Sundays, but 3:30 p.m. Central Time, but I don't know yet. We're still trying to figure out our schedule right now because we got so much going on, but we just want to make sure that we come and hang out with you guys from time to time anyway, no matter what. So yeah, it might be a little sporadic for a while, but we're trying to hone it in a little better. So, and we're also working on we're working on our stream setup.
I gotta clean this up and set it all up and change it a little bit.
Yeah, we're thinking about getting a new computer, a better streaming computer. We also have a stream deck that we have not used. We got like a year and a half ago or something, and we never opened it out of the box.
So we're gonna use it.
Yeah, we're gonna have a stream deck. We have so many things that we have to like actually just take out of the box and actually just put together for this. So yeah. Hopefully things will be better and more streamlined and more professional in the future than they are currently.
Okay, at least we know
Yeah.
that the streams will work now on this computer. So
Yeah, for sure.
that's good.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're right.
How many viewers are on there right now?
6. Yeah. Okie dokie. And I'm out. Have a good night. Good seeing you. Oh, good seeing you too, Battlebound. Thank you for hanging out with us. Appreciate you. And, hopefully we'll get together soon. Hopefully we'll have a meetup or something.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so, but thank you so much for hanging out with us and stuff. I hope everything's going well in your neck of the woods.
We definitely gotta do that.
Yeah, for sure. Perfect timing, LL. Right? Yeah, all caps. Perfect timing, for sure. Mr. Adrenaline says, have you found any random balloons laying around? Not in a while. There for a while, I would blow up a balloon. Like, seriously, there was a time a few months ago to where, like, I get stressed out and I'd find a balloon around the house and I'd just blow it up and then just, like, tie it and leave it there. I was like, I feel better now. And it was weird. Like, I started, like, using blowing up balloons to, like, be a stress reliever. And Tommy's like, he would, like, come into the house and, like, see random balloons around. I'm like, sorry about that. I was stressed out. He's like, it's all good. I'm like, sorry. I was just like, turns out it's a stress reliever. Yeah, so, yeah. That's how funny, right? So yes, Mr. Adrenaline, I've left random balloons around for Tommy to find from me. Yeah. Battlebound says happy Halloween. Happy Halloween to you, my friends. Good to see you. Hope you have an epic Halloween. Brendan says also, one can always watch Videodrome, another weird movie. Have you heard of that?
Videodrome?
Drome, yeah, Videodrome.
No.
I haven't heard of that either. We'll have to check that out and see what that is. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I appreciate the recommendation, Brendan. Yeah, we'll have to check that out.
Videodrome. What was the other one called? Something circuit.
I think it was like Circuit Guy or something. Hold on here. Let me go up
Circuit
to.
Man?
It's not very far up, so hold on here. Circuit Man. The Circuitry Man.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have to look up Circuitry Man and Videodrome as far as movies to watch, yes.
Funny.
Yeah, so anyway. Well, amazing people in this community, we gotta go. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go because it's 3 hours and 4 minutes into the stream, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and chill out for a bit. I always have a great time hanging out with you guys and everything, and I'm looking forward to hanging out again. What?
I don't know what that was.
I don't know either.
Spirits have started.
It's all good.
It's Halloween time. You guys have a great evening.
Yeah, you have a great evening.
And a wonderful Halloween.
You better have a great evening.
Maybe
Happy
see the
Halloween.
great pumpkin.
Or else. But anyway, yes, and you know, say hi to the Great Pumpkin, but don't ever approach the Great Pumpkin because it'll probably kill you or something. I don't know. I don't know. Just be aware that's out there and it's out to get you. Okay. All right. But it's good hanging out with you guys. Love you guys so much. Always appreciate you and your support. And I hope you guys are doing well. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Let me see what's going on here. I see something else. I see comments here. Mr. Drillin, who'd end up popping in LOL, and definitely good stress reliever. Yeah. Me. I end up popping him eventually. Yeah. Me. Always me. I blow them and pop them. The balloons, that is.
Yeah, I don't into it.
Yeah, he's not into that. It's me. It's exclusive me. It's exclusively me. Exclusive me, yeah. Exclusively me that's into the balloons, so, yeah. I blow them up, I pop them. Yeah. Every time.
Fun
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. And Tommy's just there to be like, alright, that happened. Alright. Yeah, like I see you blew up a balloon or popped a balloon, and I'm
I
like,
popped a couple
yeah,
with
I
the
did.
sword.
Oh yeah, you did pop a couple with a sword. That's pretty badass.
That was
Pretty
fun.
nice, yeah. Okay, Brendan said the one I was talking about was the city of lost children. Well, it says the city of List children. The circuitry man was another person's suggestion. Okay, the city of lost children.
Okay.
That's another one you need to watch. Yes.
Pretty rough.
Thank you, Brendan. I appreciate that. And thank you, Mr. Adrenaline, for your comments as well. And Battlebound, you as well. And you guys all, everyone watching,
Uh-oh.
have a great night, okay? Ella, how would you pop them? Do you have a favorite way to pop them? Usually just with a knife. Just usually with a knife or like a pin or something, you know? The easy ways to pop them are the best for me, but I need to get braver and pop them other creative ways, I'm sure. I'll get there later.
You literally accidentally blew that one up. You were just blowing that one time.
Oh yeah, I accidentally blew up a balloon. I accidentally popped a balloon by blowing it up too big, and I didn't realize that was gonna happen. It was like a really old balloon, and it just like popped right there, and then I ended up getting a lot of views on that channel. I'm like, whoa. I didn't realize that any of that would happen. That was accidental.
At least you recorded it.
Yeah, at least I did, right? Yeah, for sure. Well, you guys have a fantastic night, and I will see you guys next time. Hey. And remember, we're all potato chips in this big bag we call life, and we are stronger together. You guys take care, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great night.
Happy Halloween, people.
Happy Halloween. Bye. There it is. Bye. No problem. Glad to hear you're looking forward to seeing your balloons again in the future. Yes, absolutely. 100% Mr. Adrenaline. It's coming, okay? I promise you. Love you. Love you, Mr. Adrenaline, and everyone else. Bye. Bye, Brendan. Bye. You guys have a great night.
Everyone.
Bye.